shortly be arriving at London Bridge.
Hey everybody, woohoo! How we doing? Wow, it's been a really odd week. There's just hardly any Lego news out. I mean, I'm saying that though. If you was a leaker, blimey, you've had your own way with Lego today. If anything, blimey, the Star Wars stuff that's just absolutely oozing out there. Come on, Lego. I thought you meant to be sorting out your leaks. But anyway, what can I say? We still got plenty of stuff to come on tonight, folks. But I just still can't get over how good the weather is in the UK at the moment. We've literally had over a month of solid sunshine. I never in my entire life known anything like it. It's bizarre. It's so bizarre. Today has actually been quite warm. It's been about 22 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be quite warm, about 19 actually, I think. So not too, just nice, really, to be honest. Pleasant, I think everybody likes to call it. And then the rain comes in on Sunday. So it's kind of taking its time, but we're there. We're finally going to get some water and I can stop sprinkling the garden then. But anyway, how are you lot doing? It's been like really odd news. I mean, I think this month has been a really weird month. Anyway, I cannot remember. I really cannot remember an April like it, where I described it as being undulating. We get a kind of a set coming out, a couple of days break, then we get another big set coming out, then we get another set coming out after another break, and it's just I don't know. I kind of question that strategy, and maybe that is the strategy because, like I say, the news has been somewhat quiet. It's like 2 weeks now. Normally we go a week. And there's nothing too interesting to come along. But to be honest, it's I'm like I said last week, I just feel that all eyes are on May. Anyway, there's a live stream coming up from Lego in a couple of weeks. I say a couple of weeks. I think it's next week, actually. We'll be taking a little look at that a little bit later. We really will be. I mean, we've got all sorts of things we can look at tonight because, I mean, one of the questions tonight is Lego busted? Or more to the point, Lego Marvel. Intrigued by these new busts that we got out. We got the new Marvel mini bust collection, beginning with the Lego Iron Man, the Mark IV. Never been done before. We've got the minifigure in that as well. And of course, we've got the Iron Spider-Man as well, which is kind of like a bit of a rehash Spider-Man. We're going to be taking a look at those a little bit later. But what everybody is kind of quite universally worried about is the cost of the things. We're going to take a proper look at them a little bit later. I've not really kind of delved too deeply into them because I kind of like to do a bit of a reaction when I see them over on here, the podcast. So I'm kind of always intrigued by that. I kind of looked at it. All I will say is Lego reveals when they do the RFLM days out and stuff like that, the media weekends at the Lego house. I don't know. It's another undulating thing, isn't it? You know, so sometimes they take away the blankets, the sheets, and everyone's like, "Wow!" Like that, and it's kind of a little bit over the top. Well, this one was the complete opposite. It was completely underwhelmed. In fact, it was so bad, right? It was so bad that I'm surprised Lego didn't turn around and say, "Do you know what, lads and boys and girls and everybody." Can we just forget that even happened, please? Because I've got to be honest, I mean, the people that were kind of presenting it just didn't seem that interested. They really didn't. And I'm kind of curious by that. Let me know what you lot think about that as well, because I was just like, I don't know what I'm seeing here. I don't think, do you know when you sort of see something and you sort of think, should I be seeing this? That was kind of my first impressions, and it's kind of turned into a bit of a meme as well, I think. Also, what we're going to be looking at is these collectible race cars. Again, I just don't see the appeal. I really don't. And that's just my opinion, folks. That's all it is. There's people out there that do like them. There's people that message me today that they do like them. What people don't actually like about them isn't actually them themselves. They think they're all right. And I can see the appeal. I can slightly see the appeal. I want a minifigure, though. The problem that everybody's got is that they're replacing a series of minifigures. And there's more people going to like a minifigure than going to like a Formula One car, isn't there? Let's face it. Especially something that's basically, I don't know, is it meant to be Hot Wheels? I don't know. Is this kind of another Mattel versus Lego thing? Who knows? Now, of course, next month, it isn't all about Lego Star Wars. Just thinking about that, actually. Isn't it Mattel? Should they not be kind of getting out there what they're actually going to be releasing next month? It becomes a thing. What are they going to be going after? I don't know. What I can tell is it's going to be Speed Champions, kind of reading between the lines. Be interesting to see if they ever suffer from leaks as well. Because, like I say, I don't know. Do you know, it's the first time I've just been barraged by leaks this last kind of 4 hours. And I'm a bit like, you know what? I can actually see why people don't like leaks, because we're almost there. We're almost there at the point where they can officially be revealed. But they're not there now. Anyway, it's intriguing. Anyway, it's just one of those things. My point of view kind of changes throughout the hour anyway. But anyway, what else have we got coming up? We've got all the segments. We could literally do a whole stream just on the segments alone. We've got the new PMQ coming in this week, all the way from MAV BRICKS. We had Keith on last week. We've got his kind of streaming partner on this week on the PMQ. He will also be on London Calling next week as well. We've got the Mock the Week from Gaz this week, coming from our very own Victoria as well. Can't wait to see what that's all about. I think she's released something new. She must have. Gaz is all over it. And then the final, we're getting ever nearer to Soapbox-tastic, the finals. We really are. So we've got Martin here to tell us all about that. And as always, we'll be looking at your Lego picks as well. Now, last week we had the Brick Country Lego store. Lego show, or Brick Show, I suppose it is, the BCBS or something like that, they call it. Anyway, the Black Country Brick Show. We're going to be showing you loads of pictures on that. Actually, oodles of them have been sent in to me, so I super appreciate that. Like I always say, folks, there's always a couple of thank yous when I start off these streams. One being, thank you for everybody who does send me in the pictures. You can send me pictures any time of the day. Really doesn't matter. At londonbridgebricks@gmail.com, or you can send them to me, or just simply DM me over on Instagram. Whatever's easiest, but the highest quality will always be the ones that get emailed to me. Just the way it is. We've got about 100 pictures to look at tonight. So if you happen to be listening back over on Spotify, or maybe even Apple Podcasts or Amazon. And honestly, folks, that is growing. So I thank you, everybody who does listen back on the audio version of the podcast. Of course, it goes out 24 hours straight after this one. That is growing. That gets over 100 views a week, that does. So I'm super stoked. It really is. It's kind of like a good 20% of the full, the kind of full viewership of this stream. So anyway, just another thing as well, folks, just so you know, tomorrow, I'll go back to Ninjago City. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've live streamed it. But anyway, tomorrow, bloody, this is a big box, I have to say. We're going back to this. There we go. Ninjago City. Arguably one of the best Lego sets ever. It really is. Be interesting to see what I think about it once it is finished. But anyway, tomorrow, folks, we are, if anyone can remember, because I know I couldn't anyway, and I did it, level 2. We're up to level 2 of Ninjago City. Will I finish it? I don't know. I'm going to be streaming for 6 hours with Lady McBrick, who's also building it as well. And I think Gaz, I think I've finally bent his arm to come in tomorrow as well. Apparently, I'm going to get him out of mowing the grass. So Frankie's watching this. Turn your headphones off. Anyway, what can I say before we do that? And also, it is a bit of excitement. We've actually got someone new on the panel tonight. We had someone new last week. We had Keith. Tonight, we've got another Greg on the panel. It's the man behind the brikd app, which I'm super excited about introducing him to. And get to know him as well. It's like, just literally, would you like to come on? Yeah, okay, come on. We'll get to know about you and a little bit about your app as well that you've got for Android and, of course, iOS, which is super exciting. Otherwise, let's start saying hello to you lovely lot out there. And don't forget, folks, everybody who is on the stream tonight, do me a little favor. Everybody who's going to be on the panel, do me a little favor. Check them out. Turn them all out. I'm just reading the chat, the private chat at the moment. Yeah, guys, you got a point, actually. You got a point. What can I say? Everybody who's going to be in the panel tonight, especially Gaz, aka the minifig who. And what can I say, Gaz? It's warm. This is how I dispel my heat. I'll tell you about the joke a little bit later. Anyway, let's say hello to everybody who's in the chat tonight. You guys rock. You really do. Do me a little favor as well. Please do give the stream a thumbs up. It just helps. It keeps the lights on. Keeps us alive. It lets people know that we're here alive and kicking and doing something in regards to Lego. We've got Minifig Nick out there. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is good with you. Lauren, the brightest witch. She says she's lurking this afternoon. What can I say? I'm excited. Honestly, I'm really excited for Chicago. King Oldendorf is out there as well. Good to see you, my friend. Who else we got there? I love a bit of bits of snot. Good to see you, mate. I love a bit of snot. I love that. Honestly, it's kind of crude, but kind of funny at the same time. If you know, you know. Who else we got out there? Andrew's out there as well. Good to see you, my friend. Hope all is good with you. I hope everybody has had a top week this week. Lady McBrick is out there. Hello, you. How you doing? Good evening. Am I late? No, you're not late at all. No one's ever late to the stream. Do me a little favor, though. Everybody who has just tuned in, I know I just said it, but I'm kind of repeating myself here. Just a little favor, give the stream a thumbs up. Everybody who's going to be in the stream tonight, even if they're from Instagram as well, please do check them out. All the details, they're down there as well. Now, I'm going to say that a few more times as well. I think I have to. I don't know. A lot of people do. I don't know. I get a bit bored of repeating myself. I really do. Just my young program, what can I say? Matthew Bills Briggs is out there too. Matthew, hope all is well with you. Mayo's out there too. Countdown is on. It sure is, my friend. We've got Lego Team B2. How am I doing? I'm on 12 minutes 58 we've been streaming for. I want to crack through this to get them on because it's like 4:30 in the morning where they are. We now return to our regular scheduled live. Dude, how you doing, Moto? Moto, are you going to be going to Chicago this year? I want to know. Hopefully all is good with you, my friend. If you are, I'm totally looking forward to seeing you, my friend. We got Kingdom Bricks. Evening all from Sunny Island. Dude, have you guys been sharing the same good weather as we have? It's been absolutely awesome. It really has. Little cough there because I'm introducing one brick stud. What can I say? Thank God it's Friday and half term. Yeah, dude, you get like 2 weeks off. You've had awesome weather. You really have. Shaw Bricks a lot is out there too. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, my friend. We get Cooped out there as well. There he is. Get Cooped. How can I say? I've been following you on Instagram, especially today. Blimey. You've had a busy one today, my friend. You really, really have. I'm always intrigued by the timing. Now, if anyone follows Get Cooped, you'll know exactly what I mean. I'm always intrigued by the timing. I really am. Does it mean this can become official over the weekend or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, it's good to have you here, my friend. It really, really is. Who else we got out there that I haven't said hello to them? We've got loads of you. CryptoBricks is out there as well. Crypto, what can I say? I was chatting with you earlier on this week as well. It's going to do a PMQ for us. Busts look good, but as usual, price is absurd. And I'm hearing this a lot recently. This is the problem of these absurd prices. What is going on? Do you think it's kind of like Lego's way of kind of getting us ready for what will be this kind of $1,000? That's right, folks. $1,000 Lego Star Wars set. I don't know. I mean, if I worked out correctly, especially after this, now bearing in mind this week has been a horrific week for the American economy, it should work out to £750, which doesn't sound too bad, but it's still a lot of money to spend on a Lego set. It really is. I still have problems spending over £100 on a Lego set. I got no idea why. Brickd is there. You'll see him in just a minute. Hi OBS, says Bright Switch Bricks. ACOB is out there as well. A couple of brickheads. Good to see you, my friends. They are definitely going to Brick World Chicago this year. Paboo is out there too. Good to see you, Paboo. We've also got Liz. Liz is there. Liz is always there. She really is. Hey. Good to see you, Liz. Hope you had a top week. Hope the plans are coming together as well, too. We've got the Matt. The Mellish out there. Another Greg. One is definitely enough. Yeah, we've got two Gregs on tonight, folks. And it kind of intrigues me, this Greg. He really does. Because I think there's a few parallels between himself and me too. Moto. It says, yes, I'll be in Chicago and Endeavour. One here in a few weeks. Brilliant stuff, dude. Can't wait to see you. Steph Waffles out there too. Kind of crude, kind of funny. It's actually a pretty apt description of I love a bit of snot. I don't know him personally. Maybe I will one day meet him. Who knows? Ian's Bricks is out there as well. Good evening and happy Friday to all. Ian's Bricks. He's going to be on London Calling very, very soon. Can't wait to have him on. It's going to be good fun. Stephen Waffles out there. Hello, Lady McBrick. Good to see you. Right, okay. We're getting through there. I can't believe we've got Ian's Bricks out there as well. It's really cool seeing like other YouTubers that I kind of know and observe and kind of admire from a distance out there too. It's always good. Keep short. There you go. Team B is saying our Greg quota gets an upgrade tonight. What can I say? Double bubble. That's all I can say. We're nearly into the weekend. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really do super appreciate it. As always, I really do. Honestly, I've been doing this for 5 years now. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I should be giving it up now. I should be doing something else. I should probably be making videos, in all honesty. So I've just got to touch something down there. It keeps the lights on. It literally does keep the lights on, folks. I'm not joking. Right. Okay. So what should we do? We've according to my notes, because I'm going all digital these days. People say to me, "Did you ever have an agenda when you're doing a London calling?" I'm like, yeah, I do. That's tonight's one. There we go. No, I have. I've gone all digital, folks. Normally, I do normally write it all down. I'm just doing it. What can I say? I'm doing it slightly different. So if you keep seeing me look down, you'll know why. Just kind of getting used to something new. Right. Okay. Where should we go first? Well, I'll tell you where I'm going to go first, right? I'm going to get on the usual lot. What can I say? Let's bring him on, shall we? He's, of course, my good friend from down south, Ian. Hello, Ian.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Good to see you, my friend. I also got Gaz as well, a.k.a. Mr. Ooh. Hello, Gaz.
Hello.
And the madman himself, not Max, is, of course, Martin. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How you doing, Martin? We'll start with you. Has it been warm in Birmingham this week?
Yes, it's been very warm in Birmingham, which has been nice. Been having a good stroll to work there and back every day. It's been nice.
Are you taking your fan around? Because now you've kind of got an excuse to use
now
it.
I've got an excuse to, yeah, still keep my hat on though, mind.
Do you keep your hat? Why'd you keep your hat on though?
It's just comfort, I think. I got all sorts of different ones. Yeah, it's my thing.
It's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you put it on like when it's really hot? Do you take it off then, or do you just keep it on? Are you like the Gregory Porter of the London Calling panel? Is that what it is?
Keep it at all times.
Yeah.
Safety hat in my bag as well. No kidding.
Safety hat, really? Yeah. Safety hat. I like it. Yeah. There we go, Greg. Like that. It looks like it's really lovely and soft, but actually it's really hard. Anyway, talking of hard, how you doing, Gaz?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you excited? I wasn't going to kind of go down that rabbit hole just yet. But anyway, are you excited for Doctor Who? I've been sending Gaz videos today of all sorts of very overly excited Doctor Who fans. Are you excited for Doctor Who this weekend?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it could be interesting. So we'll see what happens. The enthusiasm is strong with this one.
Is it? Okay. It's because it's the end, isn't it? It's the end. Is this the season Doctor Who dies? Is it or something?
I don't know if he'll die. I don't know if the character will, but
the showrunner will. Yeah, I think the showrunner will. Yeah, Gaz, you're right. My ears. I don't know what it is. I'm doing what happened to Gaz last week. Gaz, I was laughing because
it's going around the panel. That's what it is.
Gaz had really red ears last week. Like you know what he's like. He's quite. What can I say? He's kind of quite pale, really. You're not a redhead, really, are you, Gaz? You don't dye your hair or something like that, do you?
No, my dad was redhead, but.
Okay, my wife's a redhead, so I know what it's like. The skin is pale. I'm not joking, right? Even on a cloudy day. This week for lunch, cloudy day, we're outside having lunch, having sandwiches, that's all. Sandwiches and a Ribena. And we was out there 10 minutes and Gemma's face was like bright red. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, Jesus, you gotta be careful in the sun, folks. Honestly, UV rays and that very, very strong. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Gaz was suffering with red ears last week. We stick out like a sore thumb on him because he's, with his pale skin. And I've got the same thing this week. Look, I'm kind of, I know. I think I've worked it out, Gaz. It's the mic. It's the mic shining on my ear holes. That's what it is. It's got to be.
It's jumping around like that, is it? It's like.
I know he's bouncing off the Billy bookcases and the light's bouncing back on this here.
It's the ricochet. I forgot.
Yeah. The light does ricochet, folks. Honestly, Google it. Now, talking of ricochets, Ian, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. We had a nice weekend last weekend in the Black Country Brick Show. And then, we did Warwick Castle on the Monday and Cadbury World on Tuesday. So it's been fun.
Is that where you was the other day? You were standing proud on what I thought was like a kiddie's playground or something like that, and it was
That was a Viking longboat in the Horrible Histories maze at Warwick Castle.
Oh, it's a maze.
A maze. Was it good? Was it amazing? Would you say?
Yeah, it's really good. So because we've got the Merlin pass, we get free entry into Warwick Castle, which is also free entry into Legoland. That's mainly why we got it.
Oh, okay.
But so because of that, we still have to pay for parking. But so I think it's £7 for parking for the day.
Oh yeah.
And so we can just go there, spend a little bit of time doing stuff. So we did. The girls really like the little adventure playground bit. So they went and played on that. Then we did the maze, and then we did the ground floor of the main hall. So for anyone who saw us at Black Country Brick Show, next to us was a build of the trebuchet from Warwick Castle. And so that is normally on display in the Great Hall. And so we were stood next to it for the weekend. So we went and had a look, and it's back there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I know for a fact they had bacon sandwiches there because someone sent me a picture of Carrie eating one in a very suggestive way. But anyway, good stuff. Now, talking of people that send me strange pictures throughout the year, and these send me some right bangers, I tell you. They've been eating all sorts of things pre-stream. You might be wondering, Greg, why are you late coming on? I'll tell you what, it's because it's getting to know what these guys are eating. Anyway, let's bring them on, shall we? It's, what can I say? It's probably 6 minutes past. What would it be out there? It'd be 6 minutes past 5, I think it is, in Australia. So anyway, let's bring them on, shall we? I love these two guys. They were at Bricktastic this year. I'm going to be with them at Brickworld Chicago as well. Got to help them. It is, of course, Justin Chris, otherwise known as Lego Team B. Hey, guys.
Morning. Hello.
How you going?
Good morning, good evening.
Honestly, I can't believe how good you two look at this time of day. Is it even daylight in Australia?
No.
Don't know.
No.
You got
No,
no
it
winters
is
in
not.
there. No, okay. God,
Yeah.
I can't say.
We're,
It's
we're heading into winter, and yeah, it's 5 a.m.
5 a.m. God, it's 5 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's like a KNF record, isn't it, from the 90s? Anyway, how are you two doing? Anyway, you okay? I mean, you're so perky this time of day. I mean, God knows what you're going to be like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Be good for nothing, I would have thought.
10 a.m. we're cooked. Yeah.
10 a.m. You could go and have a lie down. That's it. Yeah, go to a carry or something like that. Wherever she's up.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Yeah. No, we're good. I think we're really good.
good.
Yeah, things are going well.
All right, yeah. I'm looking forward to hearing all the news, what's been going on in Australia and stuff like that. But since last time I seen you, Australian Grand Prix, I think the UK one's coming up soon. Madlib, you know when that? When's the British Grand Prix?
June 20 something. I don't know.
Is it?
I know I'm going to be at. I'm
You're going. He's only going to it. That's why I asked him, folks. That's it. You know what I mean? I try and get pros on here. What can I say? Anyway,
They have 4 wheels that go around the circle. That's about as far as I know.
4 wheels and go around in circles. Oh, talking about 4 wheels and go around in circles. Here she is. It's Carrie. How you doing?
Hello. Are we backwards? I'm so confused.
Oh, blimey, your game's on a bit loud, isn't it?
Sorry. I blame Ian. He set up.
It's like you're shouting at us.
I am not showering.
He's really quiet. Turn the game down by about 200%, I think.
There we go. How's that?
Oh, that sounds all right. Carrie, yeah, that's it. Carrie doesn't sound like she's shrieking at us now. She's like,
Never.
I don't know. It looks weird.
are you all right? You look like you sort of uncomfortable.
I don't know. Our background just looks different. I don't know why.
I think we have flip.
Is it tidy? Is that thing? I mean, he does look quite tidy.
There we go. That's better. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah,
Right, there we go.
Oh, was it showing the wrong way your end?
Was it
Yeah, will we right your way?
No, it looks fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have kind of came in from the left. But
Yeah, I was the wrong side.
Yeah.
all right, still might want to turn your game down. Blimey, it's well loud. It is.
All right, I'll leave that to Ian.
I don't know. That's it. Turn gain down. Oh, I don't know what's the opposite to gain.
Loss.
Loss. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah. Turn it down.
Oh no.
That sounds all right. Yeah. Just don't shout at us. Carry it. It'll be really loud. There it is. There we go. We've got Cy O'Connor out there as well. Cy, what can I say? There we go. We can literally hear Carrie go. When she's drinking. Blimey, turn it down a bit.
Rubbish.
Oh,
mine.
I'm going to have to add effects.
95 octane fuel that is she's drinking there, folks. Anyway, there we go. It sounds like Mark's plumbing. Do you remember that? Mark's plumbing. I mean, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Right, we got another guest to get on here. You can't keep talking to you lot about all this. We're going to be talking a lot about the I can't say that. The Black Country Brick Show. I think he's done an old impression then. Anyway, what should we say? Oh, what is it? Lauren's saying out there. She goes, Soapbox-tastic finalist herself. Yeah, Carrie is a finalist. She, believe it or not, somehow she's totally rigged it. But anyway, it's she's made it to the final. So we were talking about that a little bit later. And of course, all the other people. It's kind of like the road to soapbox-tastic, isn't it, Martin?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah,
Mhm. That's it. Come on, hype it up, Martin. Hype it up. Right. Okay. So let's get our final guest on, who happens to be a newbie as well. How can I describe this guy? He's got a cool name. He's called Greg. What can I say? Straight away, I was like, oh, got another Greg in the AFOL community. Do you know what? Actually, we have got quite a few Gregs in the AFOL community. The other thing that I found always interesting about this guy is he's a bit like me in the sense that he just kind of seems to build what he fancies building. So he's kind of not exactly a one-stop shop. You wouldn't go to him for Harry Potter. You wouldn't go to him from Disney, not necessarily Star Wars, maybe a bit of Mario. He does seem to like his Mario stuff. But anyway, what really kind of makes him stand out from the crowd a little bit is he's come up with an app. It's called brikd. And tonight, folks, we're going to find out a little bit about the man behind the app. He's, of course, our good friend, Greg. Hello, Greg.
Hello. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to be
Greg.
here.
Good to have you, my friend. How the devil are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's like you said earlier, it's been a troublesome week in the United States, but I'm still alive. I'm still breathing, and I still got my Legos behind me. So that's the most important part about that.
Yeah, it's been an interesting week in so many ways. It's again a bit like the way Lego have been releasing their sets this last month. It's been undulating. It's the only way I can describe it. I get my head around it.
April 2nd, April 7th, and all those dates in between. So it's been quite interesting too, at least.
It is, yeah. It's an intriguing one. So anyway, what is intriguing, of course, is having you here. So, Greg, tell us a little bit about you, a little bit about your app, and a little bit about your Lego journey. And then we'll go around the panels, and you can meet everybody else.
Sounds good. So I'm Greg. I live in the United States, live in Connecticut here. I've been playing with Legos or building Legos since I was a small kid. I was Team Pirates from the very back in the early days. That was my set of choice. I got the Aqua.
Hold on. Let me put you over here. Let me put you over here now. Yeah, there we go. That's it. You can be guys. That's the pirate side. There we go. Even out the Gregs on the panel as well, I think. Yeah.
So I played a lot when I was a kid. And I kind of fell out of it for quite some time. I have 2 kids myself, and I got back into Lego about 3 or 4 years ago when I got my younger kids sets. And I'm like, I don't remember Lego being this detailed when I was a kid. And I started exploring all the adult sets that came out. And that obviously wasn't the thing when I was a kid either. So really got into it a lot, I would say, over the last couple of years. As you can see by my collection behind me, which my wallet does not really like too much, but it's okay. I'm cool with that.
You've got a good selection going on there, mate.
Yes,
you really have.
Yes. And sadly, it's only half the room. Behind the camera, there's more. So maybe one day we'll show that angle. So
it's all content, Greg. It's all content.
Exactly right. So about a year ago, as I'm collecting all this Lego behind me, I'm like, I really want something that I can keep track of all the things that I'm building. And there are various sources to be able to do that. Brickable, Brickset, Bricklink. There's tons of stuff like that. But one of the things I discovered is there was nothing really for your mobile phone and on the movement, taking photos of what you want to do, sharing with friends, and building this experience around the Lego community. So I created brikd, which is a free app for iOS and Android. It allows you to keep track of your collection and also record real live build notes. As you're building bag to bag, you can record what you thought of each individual bag as a whole, add your own videos and your photos from them, and then share with the community. So when you're building the Starry Night, for example, and you're on bag number 5 and you want to pull your hair out because there's so many shades of blue across the board there, you can record that memory. You can look back at it after you build it and enjoy the moment there. So we have badges and achievements for building things of certain sets across the board, your piece count, really bringing a lot of the gamification and the fun part of the community together. And that's really what brikd's all about.
So I'm just curious. So what made you wake up one day and go, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do an app today. I'm gonna make an app.
I've been doing apps for a little while. I built a couple other apps out there. One app I built was called Untap, which is a beer-centric application. You check in your beer, you share it with friends and stuff like that. And you kind of very similar mindset over to brikd, where I got a chance to kind of do another niche-based social network, and this is kind of where it all came to be. But the real truth around, so I was building the Home Alone house, which is behind me over here, and I remember building the part of the house where you building the iron that falls down and hits Barb on the head, as in the movie. And I wanted to share that with a couple of friends. I'm like, hey, how can I share that really easily? And I couldn't do that that easily without an app like Brick. So I would share the picture, the build notes, and everything else, and share with friends. So that's essentially where it all came to be. So we've been live for about a year and a half now. We have around 8,000 members on the service as of today. So very exciting to be able to share and connect with more folks like yourself that are in the AFOL community and spread the word.
Just out of curiosity, geographically, where is kind of like, I don't know, a third, 3 lots of, are they based in America? There's a lot of people based in the UK. So geographically, where are your kind of big hotspots?
Yeah, so we have US is our primary use case. I would probably say it's probably the 40% of our use base. Right after that is the UK. I actually can pull it up right now and check for you in real time. Imagine that.
Oh, fabulous. He's getting stats. That's what we like. We love stats. So we really do.
Number 1 is the US. Number 2 is England. Number 3 is Canada. Number 4 is Australia. And number 5 is Netherlands. So those are the 5 countries.
There's a lot of Commonwealth countries in there. A lot of Commonwealth, as I'm liking that.
Well, also, our app's in English, right? So those are 4 out of 5 English-speaking countries. So that would make more sense to me from that level. But Lego is very universal from a language perspective, so it doesn't really take that much into account. But those are the top 5 countries for the user base.
What about the Philippines? Just out of curiosity. Again, this isn't a thing about the tariffs this week. It's just basically for some reason
here, we have around 40 people from the Philippines.
I don't know what it is. Like a third, so in first place is the USA. Second place, this is who watches my channel, by the way, folks. And it's a complete split as well. There's a lot of women watch this, and I'm sure it's not for me as well. It's probably for when Andrew comes on from Brick and Brew. Anyway, so there's he'll be on again in a couple of weeks. Just FYI, everybody. In first place USA, second place UK, third place for some reason I've got no idea why, Philippines. I don't know why. It just is. So thank you everybody from the Philippines for tuning in. Maybe they use the podcast for learning English or something like that. What can I say? But anyway. It's good to have you lot here. It really is. So anyway, before I dig myself more holes, let's go around the panel. Just see how everybody's doing. I feel like I need to have a bit of focus on Lego Team B today because it's super early. It really is. We should hammer them before the coffee sets in.
Indeed.
Justine, how you doing? What you been up to? What have you guys been up to since Chicago? Because not since Chicago, since Bricktastic. I mean, you kind of disappeared for about 2 weeks when you got home. Did it take long to recover from being in what was quite a wet England, to be honest?
Yeah, we had a bit of jet lag this time.
Yeah. And the jet lag hurt this time. Yeah, it was you're directly opposite to us, so it took a little while to get over that. Probably a reflection of age more than anything. But yes, that was fun, and work hit us pretty hard. So I've never traveled. Well, I haven't travelled for probably a decade that early in the year. So coming back into work in March when everyone's at full steam post Christmas, it was hard to get back up to speed.
Yeah, I can imagine. It is because you literally 12 hours, and at the moment we're at the furthest point away. When do your clocks change? So you kind of come back into being nearer to us.
Last weekend,
last week, a week after you. So it went 1 hour, 2 hours more difference. So I've been cursing Jay because he knew exactly when to get on before the times changed.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Ninjago, have you bought the new Ninjago city set as well? Have you bought that yet? The workshops?
Have not bought that yet.
We haven't bought much.
No. I'm sure we'll get into it at some point, but we're in the vote with your wallet camp just at the moment because we're pretty unhappy with how we're being treated down here.
And if it doesn't go in the city, we don't buy it. No more displays. Except for Hey, who I'm building.
Hey? Oh, show us your Hey, which sounds weird when you say
He's only up to there so far.
Oh, hello. What was that, Gaz? I think Gaz likes the legs.
Cheeky pair of legs, isn't it?
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Great legs. Do you know what I'm having tomorrow? As soon as I'm doing a live stream tomorrow, as soon as I've finished it, I'm going straight down Dixie fried chicken. I don't know what it is. I just really fancy chicken all of a sudden. I don't know what it is. Massive protein intake or something like that. Are you enjoying Hey?
Yeah, I really like him.
And how just based on our conversation from about 3 sentences ago, how are you going to incorporate that into your city?
Perfect.
I mean, we're all delusional, I say, folks. We really are.
Just hold that thought while I go and buy a Ninjago workshop.
Hey, there we go.
Maybe Greg will have to ride him in the city.
Steady on. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Let's see. Talking of good riding, Mad Lib. Everyone's bracing themselves. Where's he going now? What can I say? You've been on a bit of a ride this week with the old Soapbox Tastic, mate. So how are you and how's Soapbox Tastic? And how did it feel not streaming on Monday? I was like, I'm not joking, folks. I'm quite put out when people don't stream. Right, Gaz, I'm always on him about it. He does it loads of times. He really does. Look at his face. And yes, Gaz, you. And Mad Lib, the Monday, I was like, what's this? No live streaming tonight. What's going on? So,
yeah, it was a bit. With Saturday happened with Black Country, then Sunday, I don't know what happened. Like Sunday, I was just like wiped out. So I should have done a lot of stuff around the house on Sunday because we have an annual check, because we rent. So, yeah. Well, I didn't. I basically writ off Sunday, and then I was like, "I'll do it Monday after or before streaming, and Tuesday, and then I'll do it at the beginning of the week." And then it got to like Monday, like even at work,
all I can hear is procrastination, procrastination.
And I was just like, "I'm not gonna have time to get everything I need to get done and stream." So so I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna have to cancel it for today," and then I was still working pretty hard, but Monday and Tuesday all evening I was working on the house, and then and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I've been working on Soapbox Tastic all evening. So
No, dude, you've been doing some great stuff on that. I literally applaud you. You do some great stuff in the background with Soapbox Tastic.
It's actually been really good. I'm really happy that it's getting shared, it's getting out there. People are really engaging in it, and
thousands.
Like
I think Greg should cover it next year somehow in his with his app. I think we should do this because it's been a bit. It's been a phenomenon, or as they say in America, a phenomenon. It really is. Honestly, I've seen the film. That's it. Yeah, John Travolta was very good. But yeah, anyway, talking of very good, Gaz, how the devil are you doing this week?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Just so I had a bit of a rest the last couple of weeks because not a rest as such, but I just know that I'm going to do from Wednesday following the episode of...
the doomed season.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that. And talking about what I liked, what I didn't like, and also give me an excuse then to do some other stuff as well at the same time because just try some multitasking. What could go wrong? But I've got to make some tweaks to the mock as well, so I will do that whilst I'm doing that as well. Is the plan. Only the first couple of weeks because it's Reading the week after.
When is Reading? So it's not this week, this coming weekend. It's the weekend after, isn't it?
Not this weekend.
It's not tomorrow, but it's the weekend. It's Saturday week.
No, because it's Easter, so it's the weekend after that again.
Oh, it's the weekend after that. That's handy. I thought it was next weekend. Good stuff. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
And also I'm going to have to try and go up on the Friday to do some setup for the mock because I discovered that I can't do it quickly because I was just an absolute shaking mess doing it, which was fun. So so
this is Reddit. So is this you telling me that you're not going to be on London Calling in a couple of weeks, or you're going to be live streaming from there once you've got it built?
It depends how.
I'm going to go with the latter. Let's go with the latter, guys. Very good. Nicely volunteered. Honestly, he's so nice. He really is. But anyway, guys. Otherwise, so the thing that's got me about Doctor Who this coming season, and we're jokingly saying it's doomed. Or what's he got there?
I have to share this before I do anything else.
Oh my god!
So this is a Z blob as a Dalek. This was made by the as ever amazing Helen's Polar Picks. So how amazing is this?
He's pretty damn good at it, actually.
He's so cool. Hello. See, that's not really cool.
Was he doing that? Yeah. What's the tag on it? The tag, does it say made in China or something like that? Does it? Let's have a look. Does it say made in China?
Oh, I don't know. I can't read it. Hang on.
What's that the tag for? Is that the tag for the blobby?
This is the Z-Blob tag. So it's plush times 1, peluche times 1, peluche times 1. I'm not going to say it.
What's he saying, Martin?
Just different languages saying
No
it's
idea.
soft.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. He looks a bit scared in and amongst those Tom Baker bears. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Well,
but yeah, all right, very good, very good. Amazing what you can do with teak hoses. It really is. Well done, Helen. Anyway, so the weird thing about Doctor Who this season, Greg, are you into Doctor Who by any chance?
I'm not. No, I never got into it at all. Unfortunately, and that's not the US related thing or not, but I know of it and just not been into it.
No, don't worry about it. You're not missing out much anyway. So, guys, back to Doctor Who. And,
I tell you, we're never going to get a Lego set now.
Should we say Doctor Doom? Oh, there we go. What can I say? Cross the streams, man. Guys, the weird thing about this season is the showrunner's come out and he said, "That's it, no more after this." And I just find that bizarre. Like, straight away, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this now. Gaz, what's your thoughts?
I think it's a bad decision, but maybe they're just trying to get ahead of something that's leaked, possibly.
Oh, okay.
But
as a non-watcher though, I thought they changed the main people all the time. Is that the case with Doctor Who?
They do. I get the impression from what I've, as I'm understanding it, is that some stuff's happened beyond their control. It's kind of been thrust upon them.
It's not purposeful. It's just more contract related with the actors and stuff like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, the main actor.
Steph's in the chat and she was like, "Don't say anything, just don't spoil us."
Oh, no, spoil it. Well, I mean, I've only seen the advert. The only advert I've seen is a taxi. Kind of flying through space or something like that, which is a bit weird. So pretty good, but it does look good. What I've seen of the advert so far, Gaz, it looks really good. So I'm genuinely excited for it. It just feels a bit weird watching it, knowing it could be the end for now. That's the weird thing.
I think it's an odd decision for anyone to make when anything new is coming up, unless it's something like Andor, when you know it's a conclusion of the story, so it goes up to Rogue One, and that's a good way you can do it. But for something that's supposedly continually running, it's maybe not the best idea. But as I said, the trouble is if press get hold of stuff, they'll just they're kind of getting ahead of the game, so to speak. Yeah. So it's kind of like with Lego. You know, we see a set before it's come out.
Yeah. Lo and behold, we see sets before they're due out. Hey, just saying. Star Wars. It's a nightmare, that is. Don't get me wrong, folks. Don't get me wrong. The reason I thought, look, they're out there. If you want to see them, you just turn on Instagram. It's a blooming nightmare. And I'm not knocking the people that do it. The people that do it, they do it because, and that's their thing. I've got no beef with anyone like that. What's weird is how there's going to be a live stream in a couple of weeks or next week. And then they're out already, and I just hope they've got something held back. That's all. So it's just a bit of a thing. They've got so close yet so far. Now, where should we go next? South Carrie, shall we? Well, I want to know what Carrie's up to tonight. Carrie, Ian, I need to know a couple of things. You know what's going to happen. I need to know what the scores on the floors are, and I need to know what you're eating and what it is you've got in your hands at the moment, Lego-wise. Oh, you need to turn your gain up. I can't hear a thing now. Honestly, sound like a little mouse talking then.
You could hear me though.
Yeah, I could. I can. I'm sure I heard your kids then. Maybe that's Greg's. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's.
Come on, Ian.
Come on, Ian. No, they sound right. You sound right there. You sound okay.
Okay.
This is like doing a podcast pre-test. This isn't it?
Ian's laptop died during our stream a couple of weeks
ago.
He died.
So he's got I was there.
Now.
I actually bothered to tune in early. I know we'll be back soon. I was like, "What's all this about?"
Yeah, it blew up. It was not good. So yeah, I'm just sorting one by ones. Lots and lots of one by ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one by ones. Like
we're eating 12 bites.
12 bites.
Oh, 12s. I love a 12. Ooh. Oh, give us a 12. Give us a 12, and also give us a thumbs up as well, Carrie. Very good. Check them out, folks. You find all the details down in the description. Ian, So, Ian, this is the only job you have to do in the whole of the week. It really is. Other than doing some Windows updates on your PC. So, what are the scores on the floors? I'm working on an intro for you two as well, by the way.
I think it's probably going to stay at -6.
-6. Why is it? Oh, Carrie looks disgusted. Carrie,
been in here this week, so
feedback.
It's not helped. There's dots on the floor. I mean, if you came in yesterday, about halfway through the day, there was an entire drawer just across the floor. So,
why was there a drawer across the floor? Did someone try to burgle your house or something?
We were making these things.
Oh, they're good.
But
that looks like Pokemon.
It is Pokemon. In fact, it's very much Pokemon. And they dropped the whole load on the floor.
Oh no, that looks like Pokemon as well.
So we're going to a show tomorrow, and the theme is Pokemon. So we thought we'd better have something Pokemon themed.
So are you going to the Ware show?
No, we're going to the Southampton Sea City Museum show.
Very nice. We're getting head on the Pokemon. You could do a Pokemon kind of mock for next year or something like that.
Well, I think this is enough.
Yeah.
Hey, they look really good. They look really good. Are you copying?
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Is this I just searched pixelated Pokemon and we copied them. So
there we go.
Nothing too creative, but it was enough for my kids to do. So kept me busy.
I mean, they look good. So Ian, what have you been up to then? If you're other than doing Windows updates, what else have you been up to, my friend?
Working.
Yeah, mainly just working.
Okay.
So
it's always fun working when the kids are in the house.
Yeah.
I bet.
School holidays, I work from home, and yeah, it just means that.
Thanks, Alex.
More work. It also means I get up later because normally, obviously, we have to go into the breakfast club to school.
Yeah.
I'm working from 7:30, and so therefore I'm finished at 3:30.
Yeah, but you could still get up at 7:30. In fact, that is what I would like you to do.
But I'm not going. So therefore,
who generally gets up first out of you two? Let's go around the panel, find out who gets out of bed first. I'm intrigued. I know this is a bizarre question, but I always get out of bed last. It's just the way it's life. It really is.
3:30 today, winner.
You got the winner.
You got out first, Chris. You got out of bed first.
Just today.
Oh, really? Okay. So normally speaking, it would be you, Justin.
Yeah, go and do the coffee machine.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
That's what we do. Yeah, Gemma gets up. She makes a cup of tea. Lo and behold, I make the first cup of tea in the day. That's not me saying I shouldn't make it. That's her saying that she should make it. By the way, folks.
I just turn the machine on, and then Chris can make it later.
I'm barista boy. Yeah.
I see. Right, so you turn it on, and and Chris finishes off, so to speak. Sorry, that sounded like I was being. That wasn't meant to be innuendos at all or anything like that. That was genuinely. I was interested to know your morning processes. It really was.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I think so. Got me years ago. Really good, guys.
Manchester. He stayed in a room next to us, so.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Carrie and Ian. So who's the first one to normally get up out of you two? I'll be shocked if it's Carrie. Is it really?
During the week, or when I'm working, this week I'm on holiday, so I wait until Ian's out of bed and then I sleep for a bit more. Yeah. Not always. I tend to get up and sort out the kids for a bit and then go back to bed.
I don't know what it is. When people are walking around the house, it'd be a nightmare if I got burgled. I find it easier to fall asleep. I don't know, no idea why. I just imagine where they are in the house, walking around, and it just makes me fall asleep. It's a bizarre thing. It really is true. Whether they're wearing, don't matter what they're wearing as well, guys. Slippers, wise, I'm talking about slippers or shoes, or barefoot. Again, everything I'm saying tonight sounds wrong. What's going on?
I didn't realise that the burglars had to have a dress code. I was getting a bit confused.
I could. No, again, I can't go there. What about you, Martin? Who normally gets?
I'm normally up first. My working day starts before Carl's, and Carl works from home. So.
Easy. So he literally rolls out of bed into his office.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he goes from that room to this room, puts on the computer, then he goes and has an hour of shower, and then he'll actually start work.
Nice. Bothers you have a shower, blimey. Do you start? I thought you started late, Martin, but you start early.
No. My working day is typically 8 till 4.
8 till 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice shift. That is.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Right. Yeah.
It's not bad at all. What about you guys? Not your shift, of course, but who generally is the first one to sort of jump out of bed like a spring lamb in the morning?
That would be me. I'm always the first one up.
Do you actually even go to sleep, guys? I don't know why. I just imagine you sleep in a closet, in a coffin, do you know what I mean? It's just
be silly. I hang upside down from the rafters. What are you talking about?
There you go. This is it.
No, I'm always the first one up. I don't tend to sleep too much. Although that said, I was after we got back from Denmark the other week. I was in the living room and I was sort of on the chair. So when you're really super tired. So on the Thursday, I was so tired, and I was just on the chair in the living room, sort of falling asleep, and the cat was on my lap. The paper boy delivered the letter, so it came through the letterbox. And because I was half asleep, I thought someone had just opened the front door and walked in. So I shot out of the chair. The cat had an absolute terror moment, and I nearly kicked the other cat because I thought someone was just walking in the house. And Frankie's like, "What are you doing? It's just the paper." And I'm like, "No, someone just walked in the house."
Oh, guys, what a frightful moment! Your poor cat as well.
Yeah, he looked at me. He was like, "Sit down. I want to sit your lap again."
What about you, Greg? Who tends to be up first in your whatever your situation is actually?
My wife is a very late sleeper. She'll sleep as late as she possibly can. I get up at like 5 a.m. with no alarm. I have 2 young kids, so I've kind of been trained to do that. So yeah, I am very much a morning person all across the board. And on top of that, I'm not a coffee or tea drinker. I do not have any caffeine at all. I've never had that my entire life, which is like a eye-opening, shocking moment to most people when they hear about those things.
What do you have? I mean, what fun is there in your life? That's what I want to know.
Lego is one. No, I don't know. I've never drank coffee. I've done some tea, but just never stuck for me. So I don't.
So what do you drink in the morning? Like, do you get up and have just water?
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. Especially someone wakes up early. You think coffee is the first thing that gets them going. I just wake up like that, which is really weird and odd, but it just happens to be the case.
Wow, I can't believe that, man. I mean, to be non-stimulated by tea or coffee. I mean, I don't know how you function, Greg, to be honest.
Everyone says the same thing. I love the smell of coffee. I love tea. It just doesn't I just don't do it very often. So I'm not. It's very awkward when a lot of people around you are drinking coffee, and I'm like, I don't have anything to drink. It's water, so that's all I do. So I put water in a little teacup, and I just drink it from that end.
God, he's a phenomenon. He really is, and it's just a phenomenon. He's like there's something wrong in the Matrix with him.
I'll give you that.
Is there anyone else out there like that? Because I knew someone who doesn't drink hot drinks. It wipes out so many things. It really does. We got Matt out there. He says similarly, I've just started drinking caffeinated tea. My life has been changed. Yeah, I've just started drinking caffeinated tea. I was going to say because tea's got more caffeine in it than coffee. That's what a lot of people don't realise. It's called something different, but it is the equivalent of.
No, a cup of coffee has more caffeine in it than a cup of tea.
But there's
a kilogram of tea leaves has more caffeine in it than a kilogram of coffee. But when you make a cup of it, you use a lot more coffee than you use tea leaves, and so therefore a cup of coffee has more caffeine in it.
Okay, that makes sense.
The more you know.
Exactly. Well, there's something in tea, isn't it? It begins with tea as well, and it's not quite caffeine, but it's a kind of equivalent of
tannins or something.
Tannins, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
very cool. Okay. Bright Switch Wicks, she says, I'll have a coffee cup in my hand, in my car. Yeah, I'm not joking. I remember messaging. We was having a message at like 5 o'clock in the morning when we was in Chicago, saying, should we go down and get a coffee? Because we knew at 5 a.m. in the morning, Starbucks open, which is bizarre. But yeah, I mean, Lauren's up. Lauren's a bit like you guys. I don't think she even bothers to go to sleep. I honestly, I can message her any time of the day, and I've been doing submissions for her this week. I tell you, and honestly, she's just there. So it will say red. I'll be like, "Seen? Ow! You should be in bed." It is a thing. It really is. Oh, Ian's Bricks out there as well. We've got another Ian out there. We have 2 Ians on the panel soon. I drink blackcurrant juice in the morning. Blackcurrant juice. I've got Ribena. There we go. That's not blackcurrant juice. That's just quite good for you. That is blackcurrant juice. I've got black coffee, right? And I've got blackcurrant. So there we go. Can anyone join the dots? I don't know. Minark saying goes a coffee in the morning. Here we go. Then mint green tea for the rest of the day, and then maybe a decaf tea in the evening. Yeah, I don't drink any caffeine past 5 o'clock in the afternoon or. That's it. That's it.
I have a cup of coffee to go to bed.
Oh wow,
Martin, how do you have a coffee go to bed? That's like the worst thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you one of these people who says, "Oh, it doesn't affect me"?
That's it. Doesn't affect me.
It doesn't affect me. In a slightly Michael Caine-esque voice. Yeah. I don't know, why do you have caffeine before you go to bed? Like, what do you? Well, what do you have to stimulate you in the day when you sort of think, "Oh, I need a"?
I have coffee through the day. I have a really weird eating habit thing anyway. So I only have 1 meal a day in the evening, and I drink coffee through the day, and then I have a coffee to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works. I'm still here.
Me, I love it. So it's great.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm having a power nap, which is sort of like 15, 20 minutes, I'll have a coffee just before that. So then when I wake up, the caffeine's kind of kicking in. So that's quite a good way of doing it. But it's weird. It's so weird. So it's weird, isn't it? What we all do. I had to have a snooze this week. I never sleep during the day. Very, very rarely. I had to do some training this week at work for the Office of General Counsel, and it was so like I was like I need to lay down. I mean, it was an exam and all this sort of stuff. And afterwards, folks, I'm not joking. It's like I fell asleep for like 15 minutes flat. I was out straight by 5 p.m. on the dot. I was like, I'm just going to go and snooze. Anyway, I can't say 15 minutes later I was awake. It was all good again. Stephen Waffle says, yay, a fellow non-caffeine human. Nice to meet one. What can we say?
I'm not alone anymore. It's fantastic.
Steph, do you have tea? I don't know. It's bizarre. Slam Became says, as you were panicking, did you imagine that they were wearing Billy Pico? There you go, yeah. What did go across your mind, Gaz?
I don't know. It's just literally, I just thought someone was coming in. It was like, that was all. So it was like, get up, get him.
Was it?
Get him.
Yeah. I'm just attacking with, I don't know.
Just get up.
Yeah,
it's weird, isn't it? Guys, was you trying to protect? Was you trying to protect? Yeah, you can imagine these two cats beating up each other. Crypto says, Kev says, he says, my wife doesn't drink coffee, so I drink enough for both of us. Yeah. Coffee. I'm in. There we go. Price Rich Bricks says Slam BKM. I'm in the coffee club as well. Slam BKM. I tell you what. I was surprised. Right. I was really surprised. 2 countries I went to last year, Spain being one of them. Coffee out there was terrible. It really was. I was really upset about that. And in America, you just got to know where to go in America, and then you're good.
Crypto then goes. No, they're not really offending me at all by that statement. But
Greg, honestly, 90% of my family are American. They really are. Like I say, my brother doesn't live a million miles away from you, and so I kind of got a good understanding of the vibe in America, especially this week as well. The old chats have been on fire this week. They really have. But anyway, it's always a bit of England versus America on the chats. It really is, of which I'm totally outnumbered. I really am. I feel like I was going back in the day. Brandon Smith says, I only drink decaf, frappuccinos. There we go. The decaf stuff's really nice. It's like drinking alcohol beer, I suppose. Launch the cat at the claws first. Yeah, there we go. What was that? And I think. Good guess. Good guess.
I said who said that, cheeky. Oh, it's Mark. I would be Mark. No, of course.
Steph says no caffeine. I mostly drink this red bush tea stuff that's naturally caffeine free. Yeah. I've had some of that. I've had some of that before as well. It's quite nice. Right. Okay. Should we have a look at some Lego then? We're on the hour now. The director of timings and operations, Carrie. You seem a bit. No. It's you. Are you saying? Is it because you're on holiday?
Because he's got the keyboard.
Oh, he's got the
There's no
keyboard.
way- I can't chase you without like literally shouting.
Can't you send Ian a memo and then he can chase me via you?
He does every so often.
Yeah, every now and then I would.
Yeah.
Oh, little deputy. Are you
say something mean about Greg? So.
Oh, okay.
He never has any problems with that.
He never has any. Yeah, he types particularly fast when he does that. Carrie, you're quite perky at the moment. Is this because you haven't got to get up early in the morning?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, but no, but we have a show in the morning, so we do have to get up early. So no 3-hour streams, Greg.
Oh, all right, no 3-hour streams. Like 3 hours would be a short one. Okay, well we'll do our best.
2 hours 57 seconds, please. No.
Should we try and do 3 hours tonight? Can we do 3 hours tonight? I mean, that's going to be Martin's going to have to pull his finger out. That's all I'm going to say about that. Gaz as well, because they've got their segments. So, all right, okay, well, we're at the hour. So it's a Lego stream, apparently. So start having a look at some Lego then, shall we? So what do we think about this? Is Lego Marvel busted? Who knows? Let's go over there, shall we? Where would you like? Carrie, who's your preference? If you had a choice of dates, who would it be with? Iron Man or Spider-Man?
Neither. I don't know. Iron Man's rich, right? I'll go here.
Yeah. So we go with Iron Man, shall we? She's wanting to be rich. There we go.
Yeah.
God, I thought I was shallow. There we go. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's one nice way of looking at it. Right, what's your thoughts about this then? Where should we go first? Let's ask the newbie, shall we? Greg!
Yes,
Greg!
I'm chomping at the bit to talk about this because I was so underwhelmed when I saw all the stuff. As you can see behind me, I love the helmet series that Star Wars has done, and I thought maybe they would make something similar of this nature for this new bust for both Spider-Man and Iron Man. And I think you said it earlier, Greg, when they unveiled this, it was like there was no audible gas. There was nothing. It was like, that's it. And, I think, okay, maybe it's a smaller set. I'm all for smaller 18-plus sets that have a smaller price point, get more folks involved with the product. That's fine. But at the price point for this, that's not that cheap considering the pre-bounce. So, for me, very disappointed for this, but the one glimmer of bright light for me, Greg, is the minifigure. It does come with this, so that's nice. But it's not a unique minifigure. It's been there multiple times from that perspective, so it's not unique to that set. But I don't know, very disappointed. And the Marvel sign was very similar when this was released. That's a cool set, for number 100 US. I mean, that's just very, very expensive for what they're doing. So I'm a little disappointed because I thought it'd be a little bit better. At that price point, bigger would be what I would have expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I mean, the thing was when they pulled the cover.
Look at the face, Greg. It looks like he's so sad.
I know. I'm with Steph. Steph says his Iron Man mouth looks like Meepa from Muppets.
It reminds me of the Disney idea set where the mouse was not the best face either. But it's just not, unfortunately, not great.
I mean, it's a bit of a meme, really, this, isn't it? Because, the moment they said, this is the piece count, and this is how much it is, it's like Iron Man. So I go, what? Like this.
He surprised himself, so,
He shocked himself. But even I got to say, I mean, I don't know the designer. I really don't. But the people that kind of presented it, they looked it was a bit lackluster. I think it was at that point, when they rolled it back, they were like, we should have used a smaller table or something like that. Because it just...
How about a tray?
Yeah, I think so as well, guys. A tray, maybe one with legs to show a bit of willing. But yeah, could you imagine if they had it on the tray on the table as well? You'd be thinking, bloody hell, this looks amazing. And then they put it away.
Have the butler hold it, the butler hold the tray and they just go, woo.
What I want to know is, in that video, someone actually says, "Oh my God, it's looking at me," like that. I want to know who that was as well. They did. They were like, there's a few people went, "Whoa," and they were like, "Oh," like this, and then someone went, "Oh my God, it's looking at me." I just want to know who that was in the room because it's kind of funny. But anyway, I don't know. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what do you think? Iron Man. This is like. What's your thoughts?
Greg's nailed it. I just don't see it. I love Marvel and I'm usually in, but and the pricing on this stuff is it's next level crazy. Yeah,
it's bizarre, isn't it? There's just not a lot to it. I mean, that's the thing. It's bang for buck. It's like, ooh, more Lego. And there seems to be a bit of a theme at the moment as well. We've got a video on this one. This is very weird, isn't it? Something like a little Lego set getting a lot of this. Anyway, let's press play on this.
Really
Let's see where we go. Yeah, there we go. That's it. They've got a budget. There we go. Nice table. He's like, this is going to.
Look how small it is. Look how small it is compared. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand.
It's a glorified brickheads, isn't it?
It's a
there we
great
go.
brickhead.
There we go.
He's not happy. He looks so happy looking at that right now, but he's not. He's like dying inside right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what is he happy about? He's happy that it's only taken him 5 minutes. That's all it is.
He didn't have to pay for it. That's what he is.
It is. But we've got a picture frame up there with no picture in it. What's all that about? There we go. Anyway, keep going. Oh, look, dexterity. Oh, there's the thing going on there. I mean, Crypto's a massive Marvel fan. He is. I think the clue's in the name that he likes comics. Minifigure was unique. The first time they made the Iron Man Mark IV. Yeah, this is the first time they've made the Iron Man Mark IV, this one, Greg. I see. It'll be something new in the inventory, Greg. It really will be. I don't know. What's that meant to be? It's like I didn't know what to do with that. There we go. Oh, he's got
again, it looks fine, and as a collectible as part of a series, I'm sure it would be great, but I just can't see the value. For us here, it's $100 set.
$100, dear God!
So that's a real barrier for this, which I can hold in my hand. That's a real
dust collector.
It's a real barrier. So as we've seen, I don't want to bang on about it all night, but literally, if a month after launch, this will be 25% off everywhere. Yeah. And within 6 weeks, it'll be 40% off. And that's the consistent trend at the moment. So our own Lego stores are launching on day one, like the Steamboat with double VIP.
Yeah.
Day one release, double VIP for that set because they know the pricing is wrong.
Yeah. Well, the Steamboat is quite expensive. I do like it though. I will say this: I held it in my hand this week. It is a lot of Lego. And I know people were saying it's not really minifigure scale, but I think it needed a minifigure still. Like, what was the boat that came out recently, guys? The
Endurance.
Oh yeah, the Endurance.
The Endurance, right? And they came out with a gift we purchased with that. They came with some minifigures. It was like, okay, yeah, that makes it worthwhile. But even though Chris, this is authentically detailed with a unique minifigure, the displayable Lego Marvel Avengers character apparently features 2 adjustable flaps on the back, 2 retractable shoulder cannons, and a rotating head. But that isn't enough for you to splash 100 Australian dollars.
I feel a fool because I didn't realise it had 2 adjustable flaps.
It's got 2, not just one. It's got 2.
If we can edit out my rant in post, I'd appreciate it.
Not just one, but 2. What about you, Martin? You like? Do you collect Marvel stuff? I mean, you're quite eclectic. You collect all sorts of things.
I've got a fair amount of Marvel stuff, but I can't see myself getting this out. I'm not a fan of the busts and the heads anyway.
Oh, you're not?
I don't collect them. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'd want from it, if it is an exclusive minifigures, I'd wait for Bricklink to put the minifig up and I'd buy that. So, yeah. Yeah. This one and the Spider-Man one. I think the Spider-Man one's better than this one, but still.
They've never seemed
Spider-Man one more expensive?
I don't know.
I'm still same price. Same price. I think it comes with less pieces though, doesn't it? We'll have a look at that. The thing was, you remember the Iron Man that came out before, the Iron Man helmet? And I always said he looks like he's gurning. It's the same designer, and he's done it again. He's making him a gurner. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at the Spider-Man. There we go. It's just looks like someone's. I don't know. I mean, the Spider-Man figure, right? I know it's got dual molded legs. Good stuff. But they should have been printed. It really should have. It doesn't get a video. It doesn't get a video. It was in the last one. I do like his eyes, and overall I like it. If it was like £30, £35,
yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, that's a good deal. I'd get that. I'd even consider collecting them because I collect the Star Wars ones, And I've been like since day one. I've been like, oh come on, Lego! What differentiates you from like Lumi Bricks or Kadar or anything like that? Is the minifigure. So give us a minifigure with everything, please. But
that's the thing. As a collectible, I think they look great, and I'm sure there'd be kids and you know a whole segment of the fandom that would love this stuff. But it's not a collectible price. I love the angles on this one, probably more so than the Iron Man.
Yeah.
But it's not a collectible at that sort of value. Knowing there's going to be more of them, yeah, $100 a throw. That's just crazy.
I mean, that would be $200 on 700-800 pieces of Lego.
Yeah, so half a Shire, like, you know what I mean? Like, just to draw a comparison, that's, you know, 4 of these or a Shire.
See, and everyone last week was going on about the Shire,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, we're going to get the Shire.
I know. I mean, the Shire looked like a good deal, I've got to be honest. And that comes with more than 2 minifigures, that's for sure.
But no adjustable flaps, Greg.
No adjustable flaps, but he's got, what has he got in it? Here we go. So this is Chris' critique, Chris. It's a posable Iron Man suit, this one is. Apparently, though, it is still authentically detailed. The realistic recreation of the celebrated Marvel character, Chris, that features a rotatable head. Rotatable, I like that. It says like, I almost said potato then, but it's rotatable head. and comes. Do you imagine if it did have a potato head? Might make you a bit more interested. Comes with a Lego Iron Man minifigure. Lego Iron Spider-Man minifigure.
Iron Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know. It says weird. Yeah, when you say it like that, it's weird, isn't it? Apparently, a superhero display piece comes with 2 interchangeable bases incorporating a name plaque, one with space for the detachable minifigure and one without. What else does it say? Here we go, right at the end. By the time you've kind of given up reading, it's 379 pieces. The completed bust measures a whopping 17 centimeters high. Which is 6.5 inches or 20 centimeters wide and 4.5 inches deep.
Okay. This I'm building the night bus. The night bus length is 17 centimeters. That's how tall it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's how tall it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I don't know. What's your thoughts, Gaz?
I think the price is just I don't know, crazy. I think if you're going to do it though, I think maybe not try it with Marvel. Try something you haven't done before. So we've just got that new the Mario Kart one coming out. If it was something like that, so you had like a Mario or Luigi in that style, maybe that could maybe be a bit more acceptable price wise because there'd be different pieces in there and bigger pieces maybe, but I mean, it's still expensive, don't get me wrong, but just
so that's £150, right? That's 150. So that's less than 3, right? What would you rather have, 3 of those busts or 1 of these? I'd rather have this.
I'd rather 3 of those.
100%.
Like this is one of the things, and this has become more and more a thing in the last year for me. Lego comes out with some stonking stuff. This is sublime, right? This is brilliant. It really is. But what they don't do, and then they'll come out with something like the busts, and it's like, this doesn't make sense. I mean, a lot of people complain, it doesn't come with a Mario minifigure. Is that ever going to be a thing? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Greg, what's your thoughts on that? What would you rather have, 3 busts? Or well, actually, 2 and a bit busts, really, to be honest. Or maybe this Mario set. Because I got the feeling, looking at your collection, you like a little bit of the old Mario.
Oh yeah, I actually pre-ordered this already, so I cashed out on the 2x points on the Mario day they were doing. This looked phenomenal, like you mentioned. I think this is a great set. I feel like they're trying very hard to have a smaller 18 plus sets than things that people would buy under $100 or something like that, but like. It just doesn't match. Like, I'd love to get a version of this, of Spider-Man or Iron Man or something along those lines that would be awesome. I would love to display that. But this set is pure fire. I cannot wait to build this one, to be honest with you. This is really, really cool. And the eyes, the face, it's like spot on. And the whole debate about minifigures, I could really care less. I'm not a huge minifigure collector, so maybe I'm not the right person to answer that question. But like, I feel like every time a new Super Mario set comes out, the first question, no matter what it is where's the minifigure? So it's like, they didn't look at the set yet. They didn't even see what it looks like. Where's the minifigure? And they're all disappointed from it. So for me, I think this looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, as well, Greg. Have you any thoughts on their? Because it's the first time you're on. It's kind of, we can ask you all the questions we asked everyone. What's your thoughts on there not being a Mario CMF series?
I think they should. People want it. That's the question. Like it's really simple out there, and they can do it. I don't know why they don't do it. Maybe there's some licensing agreements behind the scene. I read some stuff on Reddit that I don't know if it's true or not, but they've licensed everything with Nintendo to be able to be built, except for minifigures. And I heard some rumors that, again, these are rumors, they don't want folks to change the parts from like taking off the Mario head and putting it on some other minifigure, and they don't want that. I don't know how true that is, but either way, I think it'd be great to have them in the collection. They did the Simpsons one. They've done other things, so I don't know why they have not done the CMF version for Mario. I wish they did. That'd be great.
Bryce Fishwick says Night Bus, any of these things. I love it. Look at that. Look, they all come out of the woodwork, don't they? All the Harry Potter fans. I love it. I mean, they can't help themselves. It's uncontrollable obsessions. But yeah, Matt Malish says, Crypto Bricks 100%. What did Crypto Bricks say? What did he say? He says, he goes, I'll be there for any Brickworld Chicago cafe runs if for my buddy. Are you actually going, Matt? Are you actually going to be out there as well? Hopefully see you there. Slam BKM, are you going to be going too? I'm in the coffee coffin club as well. Blimey, you lot got a lot of tongue twisters out there for me tonight. You really have. Brandon Smith, he's saying, I only drink decaf frappuccinos. Blimey, I need to scroll down a bit more. I'm losing the chat here. I'm about 20 minutes behind. Matt, he's always level-minded, Matt. I like a bit of the old Matt Mellish. He's lovely and grounded. He really is. Because I think the prices are high, knowing that they're going to be sold mostly at sale prices.
Greg, I was going to highlight that one and actually call that out, what Matt said there, because I think he's bang on. But, without sounding like Brick Hive, who, owns the rant space, that's got to be damaging the brand, because it's just everywhere, and it's every release now. It's got to be doing damage to the brand.
I don't know what their thinking is behind it, because they don't really discount that much. It's normally when a set's coming up, it's kind of pinned for retirement, like the Atari. I've seen that kind of be done several times. I can't think what else off the top of my head has kind of been there or thereabouts, reduced in price. But yeah, when they've got some proper little stinkers on their hands that they just cannot sell, they'll reduce them down, and then it's normally they're kind of at the door at that point as well. But
we're seeing Trip from the Lego store. Admittedly, they're certified, but they're 50% Lego. We're seeing triple points the month of release for things like the Blacktron ship. So,
really? Triple? Well, the Blacktron ship, I mean, I don't know what their thinking was around that. Yeah. It was almost like they got up to middle of December, because it came out January 1st, didn't it? It's like they got to middle of December and they went, oh no, you're not going to believe it. We got this kind of classic ship coming out and we haven't told no one about it. Quick, let's just throw it out there quickly and hope the people recognise it. Guys, have you got any thoughts on the Blacktron situation? I mean, that was always going to fail. They would have been better off just not releasing it at that point, surely.
I think it got lost in the January stuff, because it was out of everything. It was, I mean, it does look nice, but I think it just got lost because there's so much other stuff. And I think they could have put it in one of the quieter months. It's the same as well. There was a couple of other sets I think that happened to. I think that Leonardo one, I think, did get lost a bit in when that came out. But the other thing as well, the Blacktron one, I really think the box lets it down a bit as well, because they did the proper classic space box for the Galaxy Explorer, and then they just did the Icons box for the Blacktron one. It's like, come on, you're kind of getting a bit of a theme line up here with the castle, the even Black Sea's Barracuda. Black Sea's Barracuda's got like an older style artwork on the box, and then you get the black one. It's something, icons, black background. Yeah, moving on. So it's almost like it was kind of like a, we've got this, but let's just get out and worry about it. So,
yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird. It is a strange one. This year, people seem to be slightly disillusioned with Lego in their kind of marketing points.
It's just confusion. It is. It's just confusion. Yeah.
Do you think it's almost like Lego? It's almost like the left arm doesn't know what the right arm's doing sometimes, and in some respects, we'll get something like a really good set and it's kind of well priced and everything like that, like Mario. And then you get these, and you sort of think, well, where's the logic there? But I don't know. I mean, it's interesting about, I don't know, like the Shire, for example. A lot of people have been saying how expensive they feel that one is. I'm not like, I really like Lord of the Rings, and one day I will buy Rivendell. I'm not going to go and get Barad-dûr. I probably won't get this one as well, because I got to be honest. When I saw, if I'm absolutely honest with you, when I saw the Beauty and the Beast castle and I saw the Shire, I was just a little bit underwhelmed. I thought they were quite small, in all honesty, which is a bit odd, because the Beauty and the Beast castle is actually quite tall, but I don't know, there's just not that much depth to it, really. Maybe I expected more. Maybe I'm sort of in my mind comparing it to the proper Disney castle. And then when I saw the steamboat, the river steamboat from the latest Lego Ideas set, I was like, blimey, this thing's amazing. This thing is huge. It weighs a ton. And then I was just like, like, literally, if it had a minifigure in it, I probably would have bought it. Or if it maybe had a minifigure called Amelia, by the way, Lego, for the ticket office, I would have been like, yeah. Oh, no, a new character was born then, but they missed out. It was a wasted opportunity in my eyes.
Was there a GWP with that river?
There was, and it was a ticket office, and it was
no minifigure in it, right?
No minifigure in it, but the steamboat has got small doors in it, and but I couldn't. I mean, to be honest, the ticket office, it wasn't really a door; it was more, it was a flap. To be honest, it was. And honestly, I'm not joking, folks. Go on any boat, right? The toilets, the corridors, everything, the doors are all much smaller, even the windows. So I don't know. I mean, people talk about minifigure scale, but it's just a little bit shorter than kind of minifig scale. But yeah, Steph says I'm so bored. Kind of saying what Gaz said, really. I'm so bored with the black box design. I wonder how it would be looked back on. Yeah, I've never liked it. I liked the first couple of things. I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. And then I was just like, come on, I'm a bit bored of this. I want some, like, if you honestly, folks, if you look back at, say, 2 years ago, when people did reviews, they always spoke about the box art. And it seems to be a thing of the past now. No one could be bothered with it. It's like, oh yeah, it's the set and the black box. That's it. They didn't even bother saying it. I know Greg would agree with this. It's all let's go all in on Superman sets. I totally agree with that, mate. We need some Superman sets. We better get a Superman set to do with the movie. I tell you, because that to me is the biggest film of the year. I mean, I'm saying that because I'm a massive Superman fan, but fingers crossed it will be, because there's been some. I don't know. Disney have come out with some right clangers this recently. They really have. My biggest problem with Lego, generally across the board, is the slow rejections of creativity. Ever since the adults welcome movement began, it's the slow rejection of creativity. Over since then, I agree. Like Lego idea, not Lego ideas, Dreams. Dreams, for example, I think that is brilliant. That is, but honestly, I'm not sure how long that's going to go for. I really do. I do worry about that one. And I've heard a rumor this week. Did anyone else hear about this? Martin, did you hear the rumor this week that? And I know I always joke about this one, but Monkey Kid is rumored to be retiring.
Yep, I've heard that there's no releases 2026 or something. So, but what they're going to do is they're actually going to up the number of Spring Festival kind of sets. So I think we currently get 2 large ones. I think they're going to up that to 4 Chinese New Year sets, and they're doing away with Monkey Kid, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, and it's just a rumor, folks. We're having it, but I mean, to be fair, we haven't. Have we had new Monkey Kid sets this year? Have we had any? I think we might have had some in
Pagoda.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Was that last year? Was that not this January?
No, I think that was last year. That was last year because I've bought that already this year as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
There's nothing new out there. Yeah, Dreams and Monkey Kid have finished their runs, I hear. Okay, so honestly, I kind of felt about 3 months ago. I think Dreams is coming to the end.
There are still some sets apparently set for.
I really like Dreams. I think Dreams is really good. I think Lego will give up on them. That's the thing. And there's a lot of love out there for it. Ninjago is still going. I mean, how is Ninjago still going? I mean, I'm glad it is because I absolutely adore Ninjago. It's kind of like I got some really favorite themes of mine, but really the main two at the moment for me personally is Ninjago and Harry Potter. It really is. Like I'm even quite bored of the Star Wars stuff. I really am, and I love Star Wars. I don't know. I kind of need a bit of Star Trek in my life. Who knows? Watch this space. But yeah, it's a thing. Lego Team B says, time to give HP a rest. One brick stud. Yeah. Can you imagine that? He's at home at the moment going. You can't say that. I'm intrigued. One brick stud. I suppose outside of Harry Potter, he probably collects modulars. To be fair, let's go. We got Trevor out there as well. Blix of Prawn. Good to see you, mate. Saying hello, all the way from sunny Chicago. At least I hope it is sunny out there for you, Trevor. Steph says, off topic, on the that gift we purchased on the screen, am I the only one who finds the chick painting an egg a bit creepy? Yeah, I've actually got it. And I thought it was a bit weird myself. There you go.
It's just like painting your living room, surely. It
is. It's a bit cheap labour, that is. Can you imagine a bird painting your living room, guys? It wouldn't even be any good at doing your cornicing or skirting boards and stuff like that. What does Trevor say? Trevor's got some opinions. He goes, they just opened up a Harry Potter store in Chicago yesterday. Yes, I've been following it. I have. I reckon Lauren's going to be up for visiting that. When she goes to Brickworld Chicago later on this year. Not long now, folks. It's literally like 2 weeks from now, we'll be saying, oh, next month we're going to Brickworld Chicago. That is crazy. They just opened the Harry Potter store in Chicago yesterday. Yeah, there's been sort of magic beans in and around Chicago. Hey, Trevor says, Slam BKM. Lady McBrick says, Bricks of Problem. Hello, Trevor. Looking forward to, don't forget tomorrow, folks, from 1 p.m. UK. That is actually 10 p.m. Australian time. You're going to see me twice in one day. Lucky old you, Chris, and Just. Can you imagine that? Actually, when I stream early in the day, it's the one time when Australia, America, and the United Kingdom, and of course Germany, of course, because Nicole's from Germany. That's what she tells us. Is all in alignment. We're actually streaming all on the same day. So anyway, that's 1 p.m. tomorrow, folks. What's that work out in America? It's about 8 a.m. I think that is 8 a.m. in the morning. Early. You wake.
You got us up at 3 a.m. and you want us to stay up until 10 p.m.
Yeah, can you do that, Chris? Can you do that? You know, show us. I mean, you know, just saying.
Comes up. Only if Gaz is there.
There you go.
Yeah. What do you reckon about that, Gaz?
So I missed the start of that. What was that? Sorry.
I said only if Gaz is there, we'll stay up.
Oh, only Gaz is there.
I don't want you to miss out on sleep, though, so that's not fair.
I don't think Gaz is there if they're going to stay up. If it's me or Nicole, they're like, no, go to bed. There we go.
I'll join an hour late, so you get an hour's sleep. Then how's that? Okay.
Oh, I tell you what then. Okay, let's do this then. Let's try and appease the Marvel fans out there, shall we? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at a good Marvel set, shall we? Avengers Endgame, the final battle. Let's keep the love carried, shall we?
Is a good set behind that picture.
I thought you were going to pick the Infinity Tower.
Yeah. Can we try and wind Chris and Just up even more, shall we? Helps you wake up, apparently. Yeah, so the Spider-Man in this one looks very familiar to me. Except the arms in this are actually different. The mech arms. But again, do you think are we getting a bit lazy with the Marvel stuff, Chris? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, this just looks like a battle pack for me.
I haven't read the description on. I don't yet know how many adjustable flaps there are, but
okay. So adjustable flaps.
No, please, no. You don't have to read the description. Here in Australia, when we have plastic, we have recycling that comes every fortnight. Lego is made to dispose of excess plastic. It would seem. No, this is the toughest sell. This is the toughest sell I have seen from Lego.
Well, I like to keep the good vibes going. Okay, what about this then for a bit of marketing spiel? I mean, bearing in mind I'm married to someone in marketing, folks, so I know a good bit of marketing, but I say a play and display. This highly reconfigurable building set lets kids rearrange the structure and reposition characters to maximum play and display possibilities. Oh, they're milking that one for all it's worth, aren't they? We got video? Oh, don't get video.
Have they got a picture of the structure?
Yeah, there's no structure.
I'm confused where this structure is. I mean, that's not a structure, is it?
Just the base is considered the structure, which is not really a structure. It's just what they're placed on.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, that's some plates. That's not a structure.
It is really, isn't it?
It's like the foundations of a structure.
Yeah.
It's almost like they've given them CMF series little stands and just stuck them all together.
It looks like an advent calendar, doesn't it, though? A bit, it's like you've got the figures and then they look like the window is behind it.
It's like the Marvel Advent Calendar 2024 didn't sell particularly well. They're like, I don't know, man. We got a lot of these dimensional gates left over. What should we do about it? I know. Let's do this. We're getting A in there. That's a random A, don't you think?
I'd say what's a bit frustrating, what I find a bit frustrating with these as well, though, is I think the first, the Captain America Civil War, the first airplane airport set they brought out had the large Ant-Man, which was an upscale minifigure, which works because that's kind of like, it looks like it could be the minifigure then has enlarged. And now they've gone for like this approach where it's a bit more mech and a bit more human-like. So it's kind of a bit of an odd juxtaposition really between a minifigure and a human, and it's like, hang on, they're supposed to all be the same, but then you open him out and you can take the normal figure out. So it's like, what?
Yeah, I know what you mean, because I thought that my first reaction when I saw this, guys, was like, if he's meant to be big, but he's got a normal size head, so his head's out of scale. I agree. They should look. The first Marvel character they should do in upscale form should be Ant-Man as Giant Man, essentially.
They can do it for Redbeard. They can do it for all the other ones you can buy. Come on, it's nice.
Yeah. Well, we don't ask for much, do we? We want a classic spaceman. I mean, that's pretty much what most people do want. We got this Octane stylish kind of driver because Lego are just going all in on the F1 stuff this year. I don't know. The Marvel just seems to be, just lacking a little bit at the moment. And I do wonder, Greg, have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought to yourself, I wonder if Lego have just got too many things, if they're just putting out too many things?
It's definitely possible to me. This is the glorified CMF like display case, in my opinion. There's nothing here that really drives any value. The marketing lingo they just mentioned, the play and display. That seems like an AI generated thing or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just really strange. But maybe they do have too much. They're just focusing on the wrong things. But I feel like they put out one big Marvel set, 18 plus set a year, which is usually last year. I think it was the X-Men Mansion. The year before that was Tower. I think even personally, the X-Men Mansion was kind of disappointing. It was too small and cramped across the board for me. But I think, I don't know, maybe they're just not focusing that much on too many things to worry about across the board. And maybe I'm not target market for this. Maybe it's for kids and they want to play. But at that price point, it just seems pretty crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. This was amazing. Yes. The Sanctum Sanctorum was amazing. The X-Mansion was like, huh? And then since then, it just seems to have gone downhill.
Yeah, I agree. The X-Mansion was very disappointing in me. Too small, too cramped. But these two were amazing.
Yeah. And Chris, you did it was you, wasn't it, that did you changed your X Mansion. You made it bigger.
Yeah, as soon as we saw it, and I've watched the cartoon, and straight away, just seeing the first pictures, it was clearly not even the right number of rooms or the number of or size. So, yeah, it was straight away. I gathered my dark orange and said, I'm keen to get it, but it has to be changed straight away. And I understand the pricing, and it's got to be affordable. So I get where it came from, but. Yeah, to fit in with the other buildings, and they're together in our city, it needed to be bigger. So I was keen to make a change, put a few extra rooms in it, and yeah.
Do you know the thing is that it's not even the size of that even bothered me that much. The thing that I thought was unforgivable in that set was gambits, cards, being stickers.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
I just think. I was like, come on, Lego, you can do better than this. Like, I want Lego to be the best. I want them to do the best. I mean, and they are in so many respects. But that was a real letdown. That was. I was like, and that's coming from a guy that I make content out of stickers. But I just think, well, the thing is, though, companies, they're coming out. Like, I saw a really, really good review this week, folks. One of the best reviews I've seen for a long time. And it was a Jang Bricks review. And he was reviewing a Speed Champions car. It's a Formula One. I think it's the Kick one. And it was basically Speed Champions Lego versus a Kada, CADA car. And it's virtually the same scale and everything like that. That didn't come with any stickers whatsoever. And you know what? The cheeky sods at Kada even gave you an extra load of printed bricks that you could just swap around on the car as well. And I was like, are they just rubbing it in or something? Are they just sort of saying, we can do this? Because I think if they can do that, I think personally, I think Lego can do better. I really do. I think the cars look really good, but the stickers, it's just it's too much on some of those Speed Champions. Gaz, you got any thoughts on the sticker side of it with the Formula Ones stuff? I mean, it's like sticker central.
Yeah, it's just a bit. It is a bit excessive. There are so many though. I just don't understand why you can't print some. I don't know. It's a bit. I mean, there must be some sort of common factors sticker prints they could do just to try and save on some of the stickers, because some of it is crazy, and especially one of the worst ones is when they put it on glass as well. I don't think they do it quite as much on the Speed Champs, but historically they've done it on glass, and it's absolutely dreadful because you can't reposition it because it goes white, and then it just looks absolutely terrible. So yeah, there must be more of a balance, I think.
Yeah. Well, here we go. This is Jang's video. I'm not going to play it. Do check it out though, folks. I mean, I love Jang to bits. I really do. The one on the right. I mean, they're virtually the same scale. They don't come in minifigures though, and they're basically the same price. Now, the one on the right is the Kadar vehicle, and the one on the left is the Speed Champion. It's got the minifigure in it and everything like that. And I mean, even I've got to be honest, straight away, I'm thinking the Halo looks really good on the Kadar set. But I'm just sort of thinking if smaller companies, and they're a lot smaller, I mean, Lego is the biggest, and in so many ways they are the best. If they're coming out with stuff like this and they can print them and they're really high quality, I just think Lego should be like, we are the best. We should be pioneering this kind of thing. Chris, any thoughts on that? Am I kind of on a soapbox here, or have I got a point?
It's look, it's all a fair point. I mean, I know Ian, who unfortunately stepped out, has got a lot of views on reasons why Lego can't manage the number of prints or the number of different pieces. But this just shows again and again from the different brands the contenders coming through. So as soon as these guys pop up on the brikd app, I think it'll be on for young and old.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm intrigued to see what people are saying out there. This was a little rabbit hole I wasn't going to go down tonight, folks. But I saw that review this week, and I was like, do you know what? I've been waiting for someone to do it, and I'm so glad Jang did it. Ian's Brick says, I built the Ferrari F1 Speed Champs car, and some of those tiny stickers were ridiculous. It just takes the fun out of it. God forbid I would ever do a live stream putting those stickers on. Matt, could you imagine putting those stickers on a live stream? Would you even consider doing it? Because I know I wouldn't, that's for sure. Gaz is saying the worst thing though is that they changed the recipe for clear backed. I built a TMNT, that's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set from 2015, and I think that they were much easier to work with. Gaz, I agree. When I did the Ninjago City ones recently, a lot of those are clear backed, and the quality of those stickers are 10 times better, in my opinion.
You don't, and as I say, if you need to reposition them, they don't go white like they do now, and it's not like you're gonna lose the rest of your night's sleep thinking about how terrible it looks afterwards.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say with the F1 stuff, my son loves to build those F1 speed champions, and I feel like I'll sit him down, I'll give him the set, he'll work on it, and like every other page is a sticker to be added. And it's hard for kids. My kid's 8 to put all those tiny little stickers on from that. So I'm constantly going back, helping him with the sticker, he's moving on to the next stuff, and he'll get bored sometimes because I struggle with it as an adult. So I mean, I can't imagine what it's like for the kids. So very hard.
I genuinely think it is a distraction having that many stickers.
Every other page is a sticker on something, so it's like it just destroys the experience.
All right, well let's keep the love going because we're on a wave at the moment. What do we? What I want is the new collectibles. There we go. There's the ones. What do we think of these? This is again keeping the love going. These are replacing a CMF series. They are.
Come on, Ian. Come on.
Well, let's start with Ian. Ian, you don't like minifigures. You don't like mini dolls. I don't think you like black pudding. I think you told me once. I don't know if that was privately or publicly or what. But anyway, everyone knows that now. And you do like chicken. And but yeah, what's your thing with these? Because these are like neither here nor there. They're helmets. They're basically helmets with 4 wheels around them. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I think for kids, this has a lot of playability in it. If you think about Hot Wheels and stuff like that, having little cars that you can race around, I think it's actually quite a good series. I think this is better than the actual Formula 1 cars they've done because they're too expensive to get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they're too similar to have the whole set anyway because it just looks silly. Whereas this, the kids can build them, you can play with them, you can change them around, have different colours. So I think actually it's a really good series, and I find this whole idea that it's replacing the CMF slot is just nonsense, really, because there's not a strict schedule for when they do CMFs. If you look at it, they're on series 27 now, plus all of the different IP ones they've done. They've been at random times throughout the years, so there isn't this has come out instead of another CMF series. So that's it. They may not have had an idea for a CMF series at that point. It might be that they're doing an IP one and they're waiting to line up with something else. So I don't think it is replacing a CMF series. It's just this is a similar style.
Well, as far as I'm aware, these are replacing a whole CMF batch.
Who said that though? Lego.
This is just what I've heard.
It's just people making stuff up. It's not replacing the CMF series. They've just not released the CMF series, which they do quite a lot. They don't always release the CMF series at this time of year. I think when I looked at it, only 3 years have they done a CMF series in May.
Yeah, I've honestly, Lego have not come out and said, "Oh yeah, this is replacing them." Maybe I read it on Bricktastic that they said they're replacing them.
A lot of people have said they are, but it's just they do CMF series when it makes sense to do a CMF series. If it's IP related, it'll be tied into that IP and what's going on within that IP itself. So, yeah, I just think a lot of people are making a lot of noise about it, and they should really just deal with it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. It's like if you didn't like the collectible Mario buildable figures, you just didn't buy them. He didn't complain that there were less CMFs because those were coming out.
Yeah, no, I agree. And for me, these aren't really my thing. I mean, I like F1, but these aren't really my thing. But like people out there, like Minark, he really likes them. And I'm totally cool with that. So you like? Why do you like him, Carrie? Because I don't normally associate you with cars.
Well, I can see these going. Like I can have like a little racetrack in my city and have these going around like go-karts. I think they work quite well for a city builder. I don't know. I think they're just quite cute as well.
But these are kind of too small for city, though, aren't they?
Well, like kids go-karts are smaller than a car.
True.
So they are about the right size for that.
Yeah, I think. Do you know what? If there'd been like a minifigure that came with them or something like that, I think I would have totally been in on it. But I don't know. I'm not obviously the right demographic for it. Martin, are you got any thoughts on this one?
I'm not getting them. Now I just I mean I know I'm going to the F1, but I actually don't have that much of an interest in the cars. I don't even collect speed champions, so it's not something I'm that fussed about. Even if it did replace the CMF series, all I think to myself is, right, okay, that's cash I've saved by not buying one CMF line,
Yeah.
So I'm not fussed either way. I can see how they'll be very playable for kids, and we talk about things not being at pocket money range. Well, obviously this is pocket money range, and kids are going to go crazy for them, and and ideally that's what they're going to do. And at least we're not going to have a whole Beastmaster situation with this, where there's going to be everyone's after the red one or something. Hopefully,
Yeah.
So So
it's all about
more power to this.
That's true. Yeah, it's let's see what they're saying out there. So Minark's saying. He's saying, do not agree. Should replace the CMF series, but these are cute, which is totally cool. KO saying, I'm not CMF without minifigures. They're just a collectible series of sorts. I mean, they are £3.50, so they're the same. I mean, interesting how many parts. 29 pieces actually. 29 pieces for £3.50. That does seem a little underwhelming. Minifigures is they used to have those, Chris. Ian's Bricks, he says, though the collectible F1 cars look silly. The minifigures' heads are too big for the cars. I agree. They're almost like microfighters, aren't they? But see, I think this was intended for Happy Meals. That's the truth. Crypto Brick says those are 100% for kids, and I'm all for that. Yeah, I agree. I've played with the little F1 cars. They're actually quite good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them in person, because sometimes I'm like, I really don't like this, and then I see them and I'm like, actually, these look really good, especially in the collection. Lego have actually come out with a podium for these, if I remember rightly. I'll get that up in just a second. Getting them, says Sayo Connor. Ian's very quiet. It's because he's not in his chair. We've got Steph saying as well. He goes, I hope these were going to be pullback motors, in which case kids would have loved them. But this is meh for me. Yeah, good point, Ian. Don't buy them. They won't make them again. I do think this is. I think this is just kind of trying to see. And the thing is, though, the fact that Lego are trying to see what the market is for this is kind of intriguing. Will the mini cars work on a soapbox hill? I think they will. Do you know what? They'll be really good on that as well, I believe. All those prints as well. But you've got to have a sort of magnifying glass to see them, though, Mark. Could be an ideal for next year's Soapbox-tastic. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. Maybe we could do this as a sort of a separate piece, Martin. Have these as kind of like two races, Soapbox ones versus, I don't know, modified Formula Ones. Earlier on today, I actually put a question out on Instagram, just asking people what they felt about these. Robin Hull Build says, I don't really care for them. That's just fair enough. Martin says, I'll pass. Not my cup of tea, which is fair game. The Brick Babe says, they are different and cute. I like them. They are the perfect size to collect them all, which is very cool. And Minark says, I really like them. They are fun, but should not take a CMF slot. Okay, and that seems to be the general thing. People, they seem to be quite Marmite-y, actually. They seem to be Marmite. People either love them or hate them. What do you reckon, Gaz?
I think they brought them out at the wrong time, actually. I think if they brought them out at the start of April, they could have put them inside Easter eggs, and then they'd just be like a giant Kinder egg. So you crack it open and you've got a toy inside, and it's this. That'd be perfect. You get the chocolate and you get one of these. So chocolate and Lego combined.
But would they be illegal in the US, though, if they did that?
Well... That's the point. You have to separate them out of them, or have the egg split open. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. So Lego as well have come out with a podium for it. It's not one that you can buy, but it is one that you can build, which I need to try and find. Here we go. I think I've got it here. Let's try that again, shall we? Which does look really good, actually. And I think they'll look cracking with it as well. Is that going to work? There we go. So this is the podium that Lego have designed that you can download from their website. That's what it looks like, and you get the instructions. And I think you can easily get these parts from not necessarily just a Bricklink store, but the Pick a Brick on there as well. And they look quite good there. I quite like that. Any thoughts on that, Greg? Oh, let me just.
Sorry. Yeah, I like it, but again, I think these are meant more geared toward kids. Like my kids would love to get these as Easter gifts across the board. Maybe one or two across the board, but I'm just not a big fan of a collecting off the top. That's a really cool stand and everything else from that end, but I think they're more geared toward kids and like Easter baskets, which is why I'm so confused why it's coming in after Easter. Oh.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would have been quite a nice idea. Now, seeing them at this angle, I think they'd actually look okay. I think it's. Do you know what the faces? I think the faces. I think there should be like a minifigure face or something like that. I don't know. There's just something a little jarring about it. But I agree with Matt. He says actually that looks pretty cool. Trevor's saying, the Kinder Joy where the candy is separated from the toy. I used to love Kinder Surprise. I really did. Ian knows I used to like Kinder Surprise. I used to. he thought for a while I imagined an advert in the 80s, but no, I was right. He was there. He found it for me, even though it was quite disturbing to rewatch, if I'm honest. Mark saying that looks so cool. Yeah, when you see it like this, you can kind of see why Lego have done it. Maybe it would have been quite good if you could like buy these with insider points or something like that. I don't know, but I do like it like this. And when you see them all together like that, you sort of think, yeah, it's a pretty decent little collection. I missed the Kinder Surprise eggs. Oh, Ian, they don't do Kinder Surprises in America. Is it because they got something illegal in the recipe or something?
It's to do with the plastic being encased within the chocolate makes it illegal in the US.
Does it?
You know, we're really careful about the kids here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I suppose those. I've got to be honest, Greg. I can see the point. Like you get those like dishwasher tablets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they do look. They look. I mean, I wouldn't say they look yummy or anything like that. But kids being kids. Might just kind of want to explore what they taste like, And when your parents used to say, oh, you should wash your mouth out with soap, it kind of brings new meaning to that phrase, I guess.
Yeah. Even in the US too, we have a bunch of labels for any batteries now. I don't know if that's over in the UK or something, but in the US, we have these huge labels now on the boxes, like the Back to the Future, the Home Alone set. It kind of takes away from the box. Like it almost is much bigger than it really is from that end. So it's quite interesting.
It's a return of box art. That's what it is. It's box art.
There you go.
that is a good point, actually. Lauren says, Lego has permanently lost my rewards point. Trust privileges. Is that harping back to the Ninjago sets, the micro Ninjago sets, Lauren? We got Brandon out there saying Reese's Law. I'm not sure what that is, but it must be American.
That's the US law. I think the child was named Reese and he ingested one of those batteries, and therefore they must put them on all of the labels, but they used to be about a couple of years ago. There still was the label, but it was much smaller on the box. Now it's on multiple size and very much bigger. So again, U.S. regulation on these things.
Wow. Yeah. So kind of saying, how do the kids not know there's a toy in it? I'll let you read between the lines. Slavic Chaos is what happened. There is a story there. There really is. So anyway, Greg, we got you for a little bit longer, have we?
Yeah, a little bit longer I could stick on for.
Okay, cool. Because coming up later on in the stream, folks, of course, we've got Gaz is going to be doing Mock the Week this week, introducing another Bricktoria set of mocks to us as well. What else we've got coming up as well? We've got your Lego pictures, and in between those two, in between Gaz and the pictures, we got Martin as well. But for now, we're going to be doing our PMQ, and that this week comes to us from the brilliant MAV BRICKS, who's going to be on London Calling next week. And he asks us, that's the panel and the chat and people watching this back, hashtag replay gang, the following question.
Hi everyone, this is MAV BRICKS, and you can find me over on Instagram. And this is my question to Greg and the London Calling panel. How do we feel about the release days on these current April sets? Do you think this will be a new trend with Lego? And with that, it's over to you.
Now, what made me laugh about this one, last week we had the longest one, but I think Mav has actually done the shortest PMQ. Quite handy, because Greg's going to be off soon, so he can be the first one to answer this. Intriguing question. For the first time for a long time, I have found April to be a bit meh. We've had the River Steamboat set 21356 come out. We've had set 10354 come out, which is called Lord of the Rings, The Shire. And of course, we've had the Beauty and the Beast Castle set 43263. And it's all been, like I say, it goes back to this undulating point where set comes out, there's a few days. The set comes out, there's a few days. Set comes out in a few days. And they're all really big sets. And there's not really many small things in between other than the yellow kind of travel case, which I think is one of the best sets of the year. So Greg, what do you think of April's trend? Do you want it to continue, or do you just want Lego never to do it again? It's a terrible idea, and you just want to buy it all in one bulk or something like that. I don't know. What's your thoughts on Mavs?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I prefer to have it all in one day. I think there's something special about going to the Lego store on release day and seeing all your options and picking from there. So for me, I much rather prefer that. But I also want to give props to Lego for trying something different and maybe trying in a way they have not done before to see how it resonates with the customers. But I know personally for me, like I like to take my son on release day, then we pick out all the things we want beforehand and we kind of queue up in the line and we go. But it's kind of like I'm not going to make 4 trips to the Lego store for 4 different sets. So like for me, it's more of a personal thing. But I applaud them for trying it out from that.
Yeah, no, good point. Good point. And do you know, I hadn't even thought about that, actually. People doing multiple trips to the Lego store. I actually went to the Lego store 3 times in the last week, but because I kind of just do it from my office. It's not far, so I don't really think anything about it. But some people have to travel like hours to go to the Lego store. Where should we go next? Let's go to Martin. Martin, you love a good release day. You might have even bought one of the big sets this month. What's your thoughts on it? Are you like Greg? Your preference would be to have one big day, make it more of an event, or do you like it actually kind of spread across the month?
Well, I can see pros and cons for both. Obviously, the pro of getting everything in one go is it's one big shop and it's done, and you're like, yeah, and you get this massive haul. Depending on how much you spend, you get this massive haul coming in one lot, which is great. Downside of it, obviously, and the advantage of splitting it over a week or two is that if there's GWPs, you might want different ones. So different releases allow for different GWPs, and also it might be a budgeting thing as well. Because not everyone gets paid monthly. Some people get paid weekly still.
Weekly,
and stuff. So there's that to take into account. Yeah, but the downside of it, obviously, spreading out is, like you say, go into the Lego store multiple times if you do want to get it in hand that day. But if it's online, spreading it out online, you might not crash the Lego website as much. Who knows?
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, again, very, very good point, because it quite often gets oversaturated. So, okay, there's some really good points to make me kind of think, oh yeah, actually, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea after all. But I don't know. Is it interesting? Did you buy anything, Martin? This April?
Yeah, I got the Shire the day that released, the midnight release that came out. And I received it in the post. Obviously, that was I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday or something when that happened.
And was the gift we purchased in one piece? Was it okay?
Well, it's in multiple pieces because I have to build it, but yeah.
Touche.
Yeah, I got the little white bunny thing, little scene that opens up, and then I got obviously the
it's a hidden gem. It's a good little one to sell as well. I reckon that would. And it coming up to Easter, I think it's a good one to sell on eBay if you want to kind of get a little bit of return back on what you've purchased. Equally, it's a really good parts set. Equally, it's a really good little set as well. So gift with purchase is free. To a point. Depends how you look at these things. Curious, Greg, while we've still got you here, did you buy anything this April?
I didn't have my other riverboat, kind of like with you, and I saw your post yesterday. I very much wanted to buy it. If someone bought it for me for like a birthday, I would accept it. But I don't know. I think, first of all, that's a very long set too. For my own display purposes, it's hard for me to place them in my own collection here. But I definitely love the idea. There's not a lot of boats or river boats out there. The Endurance just came out. Titanic's out there as well. That was my main attention. I'm not a huge Disney fan, so the castle didn't really kind of resonate with me. And I believe it or not, I'm going to offend some people here. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. I've never seen any of the movies, which is like very problematic. I apologize to the world right now.
I tell you, I think you're the first one on the panel to actually even admit that.
I'm a brave person, I guess, from that end. So yeah,
I haven't seen them.
No, sorry, no coffee, no Lord of the Rings. What's the entry?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's happening?
To be fair, though, even if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you probably know more about it than Greg, who claims he has.
I've seen it 20 years ago, Ian. 20 years ago, is it?
My wife's a big Lord of the Rings fan, so I always just show her the sets. It's like, what do you think about this? Is this realistic, or what this match? So she gives me a lowdown on that.
Just because I think Dumbledore was in Lord of the Rings, people get a bit funny about it. They all get triggered and everything. They do. What can I say? What about let's go to the first. We've got couples in the middle tonight. We've got Greg's either side of us, and we've got couples in the middle. It's nice, isn't it? Ian's getting a bit close to Carrie as well. Are you out there, Carrie? Are you okay?
Oh. It's okay. He is my husband. Don't
okay,
worry.
I'm just checking. Let's ask Ian and Carrie then. Ian, what's your first of all, Ian, Carrie, have you bought anything this April?
We bought Pab.
You bought Pab? Yeah. I hit the old Pebble. That's good.
Not really trying at the moment, I don't think, and that I didn't even realize they'd done a weird thing for April. So I didn't understand the question. I was like, what have they done differently? It's just normal, right?
I don't think it is that different to what they've done in other months. What I find really annoying is the months where they'll do something like the big set comes out on like the 8th, but you can get it if you're an insider on the 1st.
Oh, it's pointless, yeah.
Weird, like, no, just release it on a day. And because you get the weird bit of, you can buy it a few days earlier, but then you miss out on the gift with purchase. And it just seems like just nonsense.
Do they turn people away at the store if you're not an insider? I've never had this happen before. If you go to the store and you say, I want to buy this, and they're like, oh, you have to sign up for an insider. And like, I don't want to do that. Do they say, no, you can't buy it? I'm just curious what would happen.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it would depend on whether, I think most of the stores, they wouldn't care unless the tills enforce that they need a VIP number in order to sell it.
I think the tills do enforce it.
Yeah, so in that case, I don't know whether, someone else in the queue might just offer you their VIP number.
Get those points.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen. Way to get points.
I would like to know if someone knows somebody who's or heard someone when they're in the shops gone up on a release day and gone, can I see your VIP card? I've never seen that. I've never known them not enable someone to buy a set. So if someone said, I don't want to be in Insiders, I don't want an Insiders card, I just want to buy the set, would they still sell it to them? Because
I think it's whether their system allows them to sell it or not.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the people on the tills would care.
No,
you know, they're happy to sell you anything really if they can. You know, as long as they can give you a receipt and scribble their name and say, fill in the feedback for me, that's all they care about.
Yeah.
They don't care whether you're a VIP member or not.
Yeah. I was in there the third time I went in there to get the last blooming BAM. That was a BAM. It was 7 BAMs. It's like, come on, Lego. Give us. They might as well make it 9. They'll give us 7. This is neither here nor there. And the lady said, "Did anyone help you today?" I just went, "No." And that was it. Really. I kind of killed that conversation dead. I remember that used the future. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like, oh, so and so said this." You know, and they are brilliant. The staff in Leicester Square are absolutely awesome, but there genuinely wasn't anyone that helped me that time. I was just in there on a mission for like 10 minutes to get in there after being queuing up for like 5 minutes outside. So Ian hasn't really noticed too much about this April, probably because there isn't anything they particularly want. Maybe, I don't know. I would have thought personally, Carrie would have been interested in the Beauty and the Beast set.
I mean, we want to buy these things, but we just don't see the point of adding them to a cupboard that's already full. So we're waiting. We're being smart people.
And also, most of the things will go on offer. You know, I mean, I'm not sure about the Beauty and the Beast castle. So the big Disney castles didn't really go on discount until really close to retirement for the first one. But with this one being a smaller set, I don't know whether it's how long, because I think it's currently an exclusive with Lego, and the Disney store.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it'll go out to more stores, at which point you're more likely to get a discount on it. So generally, unless it comes with a really good gift with purchase, we don't buy stuff when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because that way you've got time to work out what you want to do in terms of a budget, and you can buy it when it aligns with a gift with purchase you want, or on double VIP or anything like that. Buying stuff on day one, particularly when you have a backlog the size of ours, it doesn't make financial sense.
Nope.
No, I agree. Actually, it's not smart shopping. It really isn't. Where should we go next? Well, the last two, really. The beautiful Just and the slightly less beautiful Chris. What about you guys? What's your thoughts on this? I mean, did you even get any new sets in April? Because the way Lego seems to be treating Australians at the moment, anyone think there's some dirty, great big tariffs on them?
We got our Bricklink stuff that you guys got months ago.
Yeah, Series 3 arrived this week, if you can believe that.
Really? Is that the one that comes with a Sasquatch?
It's a slow boat for sure. They arrived this week, which was good. So we didn't buy anything in April, and for the reasons we've sort of stated there.
Same as the bods, and don't buy it straight up.
Straight up, it's a hard sell. But the to the PMQ though, the question I think is a good one, and it would. It's a couple of things. One is that the volume of releases almost demands, inter-month or, weekly, fortnightly announcements and releases just for the volume of sets. And Gaz touched on it earlier with the Blacktron stuff, and is them having enough oxygen to be seen, heard. With April 2, Lego have got a thing, which is fine, about giving April 1 some oxygen with the jokes, and they put a fair bit of marketing effort into that. So I think you want that to get a bit of traction, around the community. So I think it will be a trend, and it'll continue probably because of the volume of sets and the volume of releases. I don't know if it's a good thing. It's a bit much. But I suspect it'll continue. May 4th is a good example of it, obviously, with Star Wars. So, it'll continue.
Yeah, and I wonder if they'll do that. Last year, didn't they? They kind of held back certain sets that you could only buy at a particular time. Like maybe it was on May the 4th. And if you waited that long, you would then get an additional gift with purchase with it and stuff like that.
Yeah. What we found pretty consistently too, when you talk about sort of smart shopping, through our Brickvention season, January this year, a number of sellers had volumes of all of last year's GWPs available for sale.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was, picking up GWPs for the Borough, Gringotts, and several others cheaper than just after release. With the discounted set, you buy Gringotts now, it's significantly cheaper. You actually get a pretty good deal just by waiting for, admittedly 12 months, but you pick up the GWPs as if you bought it on day one, and you've saved yourself, 15-20% on the purchase price.
Yeah. Wow, that is. You guys seem to have it's almost like they're distributed different in Australia. Did you guys not have a warehouse over there or anything like that?
We do now.
Just the slow boats that bring our Bricklink Designer Program Series 3 in. Just takes a while to get here.
I mean, this is the thing, right? Apparently, right, the rest of the world, 1978 marked the year that we first saw the first minifigure. I think it was a policeman, actually. Right? It wasn't until 1994 that the Australians got their first minifigure. It's true. It's really true. Right, there we go. I think it came free with the Oasis album. What's the story? Morning Glory. Anyway, on that absolute bombshell, I get the lawyers from Lego going to be on to me about that one. Greg, little Dicky Bear tells me in the private chats that it's time for you to boogie, as they say. It's been great having you on.
Thank you very much.
Are you going to be doing anything Lego related this weekend?
Probably just building. I'm actually building the sunflower set right now, the Van Gogh sunflower set. So I'm going to be finishing up that most likely. Got everything done and now doing the flowers in the top of the sunflower. So that will be my weekend project from that end.
Nice. That's a nice thing to do, man. I mean, like literally tomorrow, I'm getting up. I'm preparing the audio version of this podcast. And then in the afternoon, I'm streaming for 6 hours, building Ninjago City. And then I'm going to watch 7 episodes back to back while I stuff my face with pizza of Andor. I mean, that's it. I'm
a fantastic day.
I can die and go to heaven. That's it. I'm man. And then Sunday, I've got to get on with my chores and catch up. But there we go. That's life. Greg, it's been lovely to see you. Thanks for it's been brilliant for you coming on. And if anyone wants to know a little bit more about you, check out Get Bricked app, which of course, Greg is the man behind the Bricked app as well. So Greg, been lovely to see you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you very soon, my friend. So take care.
Thanks, everybody. Nice to meet you all.
Look after yourself. Bye. Bye. Right, you lovely lot. Right, I think let's see. I literally got anybody who wants a quick snack. They've got 30 seconds roughly speaking. While I'm going to go over the chat, see what the chat had to think about this kind of strange undulating April release. So let's get the question once again from MAV BRICKS.
Hi everyone, this is MAV BRICKS, and you can find me over on Instagram. And this is my question to Greg and the London Calling panel. How do we feel about the release days on these current April sets? Do you think this will be a new trend with Lego? And with that, it's over to you.
Wow, just about got that down. So what did the chat say about that? Lauren, just before we get into the answers, Lauren says the microscale Ninjago City sets was shady change, and the fact that it's in their terms and conditions, they do not have to fix any errors or return them to you if they are stolen. Yeah, I know she was fighting for the people there. She really was, which was very, very cool indeed. Saladscapes, yeah, the April release dates are kind of wonky. I'm glad he said that. April was meh month, says Minark. And Minark, congratulations, by the way. He was back at work this week, I think. So hopefully you're not feeling too pooped, Mark. Hopefully he's feeling okay. Nothing ball. I went I want the Beauty and the Beast castle, but waiting. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate, actually. And sorry, Carrie, I can't remember what you said about the Beauty and the Beast castle. Is that one that you're probably going to get in the future?
Yeah, just not yet.
Yeah, and there was no gift with purchase with that, which is a bit weird, really, because it's
it wasn't.
Disney don't do gift with purchases, do they?
They sometimes do.
Yeah, the Steamboat Willie one, that was good.
Loads of stuff with
Disney. Last year, the 100 one. Do you remember there was one with a light up brick, wasn't there?
But it wasn't that big a set. Like, I think people are getting it confused with the Disney castles.
Yes.
Bigger.
So they didn't come with gift with purchases either.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, but it's a good size set for a Disney set, because a lot of their sets are aimed at a lot younger children. I mean, if you had Bonnie on here, she'd be ranting right now. But but even so, I always said that with Beauty and the Beast, a perfect gift with purchase would have been that carriage that walks, that takes Belle to and from, and Maurice. Yeah, so that would have been a perfect little gift with purchase for Disney Beauty and the Beast castle.
Yeah. And if you're separating them out, that's the other thing I can understand. If you're separating them out because they've all come with these really good gift with purchases, but it was only really the Shire, wasn't it? Yeah, well, the Shire had a really good one. The Steamboat, they had a ticket office, which sounds a bit when you say it like that, isn't it? But yeah, I don't know. Weird one. Gaz has got some thoughts on Monarch's Mare month. Coming back here and saying, nothing, Mark. I think your wallet would tell you a different story. Cough, cough. Pab cough, BCBS cough. Oh, there we go. See, he's grassed him up. Minifig Ooh says, always throwing stones in greenhouses. While we get through this, this is a subtle hint that Gaz can tee up the next segment. Slab BK says, having worked in retail, hosting a giant monthly release must be terrible. It sounds like somebody does not want to do that. Monarch's then saying, I can't really think of a set to buy day one at the moment. I want sets, but can wait for sales. And is it me, or is there like no really spectacular friend sets coming out this year? It's almost like all the designers jumped on Lego City. Just a thing. Bright Twitch Bricks as well. She's probably giving us a slap to the head there. It's probably me with my in-depth, wide knowledge of Harry Potter, or lack of it. Yeah, there we go. Harry Hobbit from Simon. Harry Hobbit, my favourite character. What can I say? Sure Bricks a lot says, I try not to buy on release date unless the gift with purchase is irresistible. Oh, I like that. It's a good word. Irresistible Lego. I like that. Try to buy more during double points. Again, smart purchasing. Bilbo Potter, says Gaz. Again, another, what can I say? It goes down in folklore, but she does. Sure Bricks a lot. That's super sensible. Lauren's just kind of pulling her hair out at what we're saying here. Exactly, Lauren. It would have been rude not to have free money. Joe Brickshot says, Slam, I had to learn that. I used to buy right away and then get mad when I realized I could have saved money if I waited. Also, sometimes the desire for the set wears off. That's a good point, actually. It really does. Like, I was this close today to buying quite an old Lego Star Wars set, and I was just like, I'm not going to use it for anything for quite a long while, so why bother? So I didn't. I was quite chuffed with myself at that. Echo Bricks is out there. He's just tuned in. Anybody who has just tuned in, great to see you here. Do me a little favor. Check out the survey, please. And please do give the stream a thumbs up. That honestly does help. Just so you guys do know what's going on with the survey as well at the moment. Will you be collecting the F1 collectible race cars? We were just talking about those about 10 minutes ago. In top space, no, totally not my thing, 58%. Which is totally cool, folks. There's no right or wrong answer about this. Yes, all of them, 19%, quite high. I think that's quite cool. Yes, some of them, 12%. I'm certainly going to be getting a couple of them because I'm kind of intrigued to know a little bit about it and considering it 12%. So, it's kind of people are going to be interested. And the more people that buy them, the more people that sort of say, yeah, these are actually pretty good. Of course, they will catch on. It is the way of the collector's mindset. And I think we are pretty much there, but everyone having answered MAV BRICKS' PMQ this week. So Mav will be joining us next week, folks. Show Bricks a lot goes on to say, I also identify as a BA file, broke adult fan of Lego. I was going to say you could be slightly baffled by that, but no. Stan B. Cam says, weren't you all sending your Lego Bandit minifigs off to Australia before? Yeah, they've got enough bandits out there, haven't they? Doug saying great, by the way, regarding Greg and Brick. And do check it out, folks. Like I say, I never wanted it to be soundy at all tonight or anything like that. And I think Greg definitely was nothing like that. It was very good of him. I just wanted to know the man, you know, it's not every day you meet someone who's done an app in and around Lego. And who knows in the future, folks, they might actually deviate and not just do Lego. Who knows? And that was a thing this week, actually. Before we go to the next segment, what do we think of Funhole's new name? Guys, because that's
I thought you said Thumbhole, and I was like, what the hell's a Thumbhole?
A thumbhole, yeah. Guys, what do you reckon of Funhole's rebranding to is it Lumi Bricks, isn't it? They've gone to.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I nearly said Lumi Hole then. I was like, that can't be right. Surely.
That's one consonant away from something completely different.
Lumi Hole. So, can you share a torch on that, please?
Oh dear. You went there. I mean, it's a nice name. I mean, I didn't have a problem if they just abbreviated it to FO and just kept it at that, to be honest. So
I agree. FO. Everyone's calling it FO. They're like, that's the sociably acceptable name.
Yeah. So I don't mind. I mean, their stuff still looks great. Okay. I haven't really got too many thoughts on it. I mean, it's a nice name. It does kind of tell you what they're about as well. So, good.
Good stuff. Sorry, I was just adjusting my mic then as well. Where should we go next? I don't know. What do you think, Martin? I think, Martin, have you ever bought any Funhole sets? I think you have. You bought the Cyber one, didn't you?
Yes, I got the Cyber Apartments, which I built, and I bought the Apothecary set, the medieval one, which I haven't built. But yeah, I think they're great sets. I enjoy them. I've never done lighting, so it was something new to try out. I like the name. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, obviously, I assume they're just going to abbreviate it to LB now instead. So you'll have, and if you start reviewing them, it'll be LB on the LBB.
Like LB on the LBB. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah.
So Lumi Bricks, I'm fine. I personally didn't care that the old name was there. It didn't bother me at all. So yeah, but when I see it now, all I'm going to think is Minions and go Illumination when I see Lumi Bricks.
It's good. Yeah, I reckon. Do you know what? I reckon they'll sell off a lot of their sets cheap, just to get rid of the Funhole branding and bring in the Lumi Bricks. But yeah, they do.
They offer a good retail sales anyway. I mean, sometimes you get them 40-45% off anyway. So yeah,
good shout. Chris, any thoughts on the rebranding of Lumi Bricks?
Yeah, like Gaz, I don't think they needed to do it, but I get it. And as they are seeking to grow, it'll be a better name for the product and the brand. And I think it's quite good. I probably wouldn't think of it as LB, but probably Lumi, like Lego, which again is sort of kind of similar. I'm not sure about whether that was partially deliberate or what have you, but no,
I reckon it was. I said Lumi Lego in one of the chats, and I was like, it kind of like. It just goes, doesn't it? Lumi.
It does, yeah. So, be brand adjacent like that in as many ways as you can is kind of a good thing for them. I think it'll be positive and they just continue to do good things, which is interesting to watch. Yeah.
Cool. Now, Just, I just heard something that you were doing there, and I'm thinking she can't be reading the Daily Mail. It kind of sounded like because I don't think you're that sort of lady. More of a Daily Mirror. But what about? So I was thinking, must be instructions. I just heard there. What are you building? What you're doing?
I'm just finished Hey Hey.
Aren't
you? Just finished Hey Hey. Just putting him on.
What you need to do now is make him attack Chris and then see what happens.
What are you putting him on? Oh, there we go. God, he's honest.
to attack me, and I'm not quite as far, but that's what I'm building today, the boxing kangaroo. So I'm ready to take on Hey.
I've got that to build soon as well.
Yeah, so that for anyone that doesn't know, that's the Brickvention exclusive set by Donnie Cheng, who did the Golden Dragon and the piano.
Oh, he just fell over.
Did you kill Hey?
I just killed him.
Is he like? He's more like Hey Ho now.
round one, Chris.
Hey! There you go.
Oh god.
She's all fingers and thumbs and hey hoes. There you go. Carrie, have you got any more? Have you got any thoughts at all on Lumi Bricks? Are you sort of thinking, oh, thank God they've changed their name. I could never buy anything with the words Funhole written on it. So you're going to go Lumi Bricks? Are you kind
I
of?
was not bothered by their old name, and I think the new name is quite catchy and it's descriptive, so I think it works well. But you know my thoughts. I have to keep all my Lego.
It's got to keep it separate. Honestly, I think we should. When Mattel, Mattel, any moment now will start showing us what they're coming out with. This is a weird thing. I wonder if any leakers have actually got any inroads into that at all, into what Mattel are going to be bringing out. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because it's almost like we need a different breed of leaker for that. But I don't know. When anyone goes around to Carrie and Ian's house, just drop maybe the odd Mattel brick into their sorting place or anything like that. Could you imagine her face? Oh my god!
Monsters Inc. when they get is it Monsters Inc. when they get the A113 and you get the people come out in the things? You'd be like, it's a Mega Bloks, quick!
That's how it works.
It's a thing. It really is a thing. So anyway, folks, talk about things. Don't forget, everybody who's going to be in the stream tonight, all the details are down in the description below. They're still there, I promise you. So do me a favor, do check them out. But now I think it's time. Oh, blimey. I'm intrigued in this, which looks very, very nice. Should we come back to that, Chris, a little bit later?
Yeah.
All right, they're nodding in insistence. 1 minute she's making chickens, next minute she's crafting out something beautiful. She really is. Anyway, talking of beautiful, it's time for a bit of Gaz and a bit of Mock the Week. Okay, Gaz, you beautiful human being, you. What have you got for us this week?
This week it's a build from Victoria, also known as Bricktoria on Instagram. So we've seen her brilliant diner build and the house that she had at Bricktastic, and now it is in the Lego house. So go and see it whilst you can, because it's really, really good, really, really fun. Victoria was at Black Country Brick Show this past weekend. And she was hoping to take this build there, but I understand, I think Bricklink deliveries let her down slightly, but thankfully she has had it finished. So we're familiar with her excellent builds anyway. So she's got also got the Buffy on ideas as well. But the current build is this one here, which is just a tease. So she's done Little Shop of Horrors, which is an excellent musical. It's very, very funny. Mm-hmm. So she's finally got it all finished, and this is it here. And I think it's absolutely amazing. And it's all the detail. I mean, she's so good at detail. I mean, like Carrie, Martin, Ian, we've seen her builds in person over the weekend, and there's just little details that she puts in that help with the storytelling. That's so good. And this is no exception. So you've got Audrey 2. Audrey 1, I suppose, and Seymour in Mushnick's flower shop, and it's just the scene is so lively and it's just brilliant. It really is. And I love the fact that she's taken Belleville and just given it a slightly darker twist as well to maybe what its intention was. So you can see you've got some remains in the bin there of somebody. You've got someone's leg sticking out there, and then you've got come around. You've got the shop window. And you come inside and you've got all these explosion of flowers, and then right in the middle of it all, you've got Audrey 2 slowly taking over the flower shop. It's just lovely. I know it's just a shame it wasn't finished in time, but these things happen. It's just, but you can see as well the little details as well that I love. So it's really weird. I really quite like the radiator, the way that's done. That looks really great. Because it's just, it sounds really silly, but it just looks like an actual old radiator that you get, those really big chunky things. And I really liked around the outside of the shop window. There, you can just see there, we've got 2 red croissants, which I think we've mentioned before how great they are for detailing in general. But they just really do finish it off, and just nice little facade of the actual shop window. And it's just, and if you're familiar with the source material, it just screams Little Shop of Horrors, and you know exactly what it is just by looking at it, just even from the outside of the building, I think, because you've got that great window where you can see the plant through it. And then there's also the other details, like you've got the motorbike here from the dentist, which is let's see, Steve Martin's character in the film, which is very, very funny as well. So yeah, this is kind of it, and it's just I'll put it back on the rotating one again so you can see it again, because you can see all the details. It is, isn't it? It's just, it's one of those ones as well there, and it just draws you in. And I think because one of the things as well that we were talking about, so Victoria's got this really, really great Hansel and Gretel build, and it embraces the full Brothers Grimm version, where it is a little bit darker, it is a bit more grim, if you like. So you've got there's a trapdoor, and you've got some bones hidden in it, which is exactly how it is in the story. But the kids love it. But it's kind of, I think it's more that the parents don't necessarily like the fact that their kids like it. But I think the kids love the darkness. But then it pulls them into the build, and then because I think she's having quite a few interesting conversations with kids, particularly about the builds and what was going on. So I really love that. That doesn't matter, even if it's slightly darker, everyone gets involved, everyone gets pulled in. And I think because it's not your standard minifigure, it's that little bit of interest that people are like, oh, is that Lego? And she's like, yes, it is Lego. And, fortunately, she did have a box as well, so she could say, yes, it is Lego. Here's the box. But yeah, it really good conversation starter, and again, brilliant work. So.
Another slam dunk from Victoria. It's really lovely.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit cliche to say, I know, but it is a feast for the eyes, honestly, colour-wise, and just telling. So, what you want,
guys. Thank you for that, Victoria. Honestly, and what's the? It's Bellevue, isn't it? The
Belleville. Yeah,
Belleville. Belleville. we keep saying the same word, but it always seems to sound different.
Bellevue, which is a different thing entirely. Belleville.
Belleville. That's what I said. Belleville.
That's not what you're saying.
I'm saying Belleville. Okay, I am in my brain. I am repeating what you're saying.
Who's Melvin? Melvin? Who? What?
Melvin. I used to know a Melvin, strangely enough. Me and Madly, I will come out with a bricktastic vlog. Honestly, folks, there's some brilliant stuff on there. Everyone that's on this panel had a little bit to do with that. Well, especially Martin, actually, to be honest. So we're just about to interview Victoria, and we just put it down to accents, what it sounded like. But yeah, Belleville. Anyway, it's one of those. Anyway, Gaz. Victoria, brilliant stuff. Thank you as always. I think now it's time to get a little bit more ready. Well, let's finish this segment off like this first, shall we? Okay. Gaz was quite quick there. I need to kick someone off. I shouldn't have. Whilst Martin, he's up like a pro that he is. It's already there. My God, it's been there already. Let's go around and just see how Carrie is getting on sorting out her parts, so to speak, her Lego parts.
I've got empty pots, so I've done a decent job.
That is good.
Empty. I've still got some more to go, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, and how's Ian?
Yeah, I shuffle them off into the drawers every so often.
Yeah,
okay,
it's very helpful.
Every day I'm shuffling. How was the birthday party last week, by the way?
Birthday party?
Birthday party.
Oh, it wasn't a party. It was a show. We took her to the show and we made her feel like she was the main attraction.
Yeah.
What show? What Black Country Brick Show? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's quite nice. So Cammy got a whole bunch of like sticker sheets because kids like sticker sheets.
Yeah.
And so she basically kind of distributed those around the show to different people on the displays. So when she went to look at the display, they would then give her stickers because it was her birthday. So she was really excited by that. She did quite quickly catch on that it was that Carrie had given the stickers out. It wasn't that people just happened to have stickers on for people.
Oh, that's nice though.
Even people who didn't have stickers, because she had like a little birthday sash on saying "birthday girl," everyone wished her happy birthday as well. So
yeah,
it was a delight for her.
Yeah,
okay.
So she really enjoyed it. I think Hayley is still a little bit too young to enjoy a show for that long, so she was getting quite bored. But yeah, we are going to, as I said, the Sea City Museum this weekend.
Very good.
The girls will be there for at least one day, maybe both days, depending on childcare arrangements. And so that's a really nice show for them because they've been there on school trips.
Yeah.
And they love the museum, so they will spend a little bit of time with the Lego, and then they'll just run around the museum looking at the different stuff. And it's got interactive stuff. You can stoke the engines of the Titanic, and you can do Morse code activities. So they will spend their days playing with those and having fun.
You guys are amazing parents. You really are.
I'll take it.
Very, very, very cool. Oh, I've got one final question for you, and it is about the Black Country bricks. Though, bacon sandwiches, were they good?
I think you probably have seen evidence of whether they were good or not.
Yes.
Well, yeah. It never really occurred to me until I saw the picture of it. What white bread, bacon, and Carrie's fingers actually taste like. You've still got.
They taste like fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. I think on that bombshell, I think it's time to get mine into gear for this week's Soapbox-tastic grid. And here we go. Oh, I'm going to miss that when it goes. Over to you. I tell you what, let's bring it up. Sorry, guys, I'm knocking you off mid-spot. There we go. You've just been relegated. Madlib, what you got for us this week, my friend?
So we had the semi-finals last weekend. We did already put the reel out, obviously, with the results because it was only the Saturday and the Sunday. It was 2 heats. But we'll just quickly flick through them here just so you can see what happened. For anyone who didn't see, I mean, I don't know why anyone wouldn't see it because it's absolutely fantastic. It's Soapbox-tastic, so everybody should be voting every day. So the first semi-final was on Saturday. We had Camilla Cart being driven by the Great Gonzo by Daniel Bricado, Steampunk Time Machine being driven by the Steampunk guy, and that's by Darren Lee C. And then we have And Rohan Will Answer being driven by Theoden, and that's by Hans Scotty. And of course, the winner of the first one was And Rohan Will Answer. So he's our first finalist into the grand finale, which will be happening Saturday. We'll get onto that in a bit as well. Really good contestant all the way through. So really happy about this. This is really cool. Obviously, very much on theme with the Shire coming out as well this month. So that might have helped. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, and then on Sunday, we had the second semi-final, and here we've got the Stay Puffed Soapbox driven by Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. This is by James Gage, who was at Black Country as well. In position 2, we had Carrie with her Bruni Plow being driven by Mother Bruni. Again, also at Black Country Brick Show on the Sunday. And I hear a rumour that she went around gathering votes.
I tried to, but James had already got there first for most people, so I was a bit too slow.
Fair enough. And then in the third position, you've got the Technicolor cart driven by the technician by Steve Echo Bricks. This was a really good one.
I thought Echo Bricks would have won this because he was a dark horse throughout this whole all the rounds and the heats and everything.
Well, this I can tell you right now, this semi-final had well over 300 votes. It was very much neck and neck. Obviously, Carrie was doing everything on her stream.
Oh, was she? Is that how she did it?
I mean, that's part of the game, right?
Yeah.
You've got to throw up some support.
I think Carrie can be quite competitive, Martin. Did that kind of come out?
Yeah.
No,
I've seen
I it well.
I only saw a little bit of it in Minifigure Madness, but now I've seen it in person. It's pretty intense. Yeah. I wouldn't get between her and a bacon sandwich any day. I'm just telling you.
Dear God, no.
Yeah. And the winner of the second semi-final is, of course...
It's me.
I don't know how she did it. She did it.
Oh, thanks.
The fix is in. It has to be. The fix is in.
Yeah.
Literally, it was a handful of votes. Literally a handful of votes. But at the final minute, it was, I think it was 3 votes that took Carrie over the edge to the winner.
Three votes.
Did you have a late night that night, Carrie?
I did. I was up very late.
Yeah.
How quickly can you create a new account?
I did not create any new accounts.
It was you and Echo were just chatting about it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Pretty much all the way up till midnight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, well. It's very, the previous round, Echo asked me to vote for his. I'm like, no, I'm voting for my own.
Oh,
Yeah.
Didn't he pop onto your stream on Twitter and ask people to vote as well? And you're like, no.
Not for me. Yeah. No, it was very, very friendly competition. So
Yeah. It has been good. Like I say, it's been a lot of fun to see everyone taking part. And then so we also put this up this week, building up ready for tomorrow for the finale. We put up a meet of finalists post so you can get to know our 2 finalists. This is Han Scotty's one. There's his. We did get asked for a couple of extra pictures.
Martin, good graphics, by the way. I really like these.
Yeah, we got a couple of extra pictures, and then we got a couple of questions in as well. So, how did you come up with the ideas? The idea came from competition. I saw people like TV Rules creating great soapboxes. Thought to give it a go, make something that could actually be a soapbox in real life. So maybe watching a few Red Bull soapbox YouTube videos and his 500 Lord of the Rings marathon. So you got a bit of catching up there to do, Greg. He knew who he wanted to competition. So yeah. And then we got the second question was, how have you found the competition leading up to this point? And it's been good. Thought the whole idea of big tasks and everything, everyone bringing their qualifications was great to see. Voting has been surprising. There were ones he thought he would win easily that didn't, and never expected his own to make it to the final. But apparently people have rallied behind King Theoden, which is really cool. And then the final question, why should people vote for you and your car as the winner of Soapbox-tastic 2025? And he goes into a little bit of Lord of the Rings lore here with, King Theoden and the Rohirrim have come to the aid of others in the past, but nobody has ever helped them. Where was Gondor when the Westfold fell? Maybe it's time to light the beacons one last time. So, and the graphics, by the way, have been influenced by the comments. So I thought, throw a beacon in there and stuff. But yeah. Then we got Carrie's. He's released on the same day as well. So wasn't favouring either or. It was all done on the same day. These were Thursday. So yeah, how did you come up with the idea? Bruni has been the channel mascot since the build set 43186, which is that one you can see on the bottom right. And then I wanted a whole army of little ones, but never had a good reason for them. And then finally they came in handy. As the main Bruni in this build was Duplo, I figured what better Duplo brick to finish it off than a light up one, which I didn't even know they had light up Duplo bricks. So
I think it's just the one brick and it's awesome.
There you go. Education for everyone there as well. How have you found the competition leading up to this point? Carrie says, left my building carts to the very last minute. And first cart, but just throwing some Lego elves on some wheels. Was a bit uninspired. and then just got carried away. Yeah, because you did build quite a few, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sad that my mushroom didn't make it to the end because I was really proud of that one as well.
Yeah, it did good though. It did get very close. So I was amazed by all the creations, and again, the creativity and the sheer number of them at Bricktastic, which was cool to see. All those carts either side of the hill, that was really cool to see. But I've also really enjoyed waking up every day to vote in the heats, and I'm super excited to be in the final.
Yeah, I've actually really enjoyed getting up each day and like voting on something, you know.
Yeah.
It's been part of my daily routine. I've enjoyed it, Martin.
Yeah, it's been part of my nightly routine. I think I'm going to change the times maybe next year.
Yeah, bring him in a bit earlier, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. And then the final question, you'll notice the two little things at the bottom were inspired by the comments.
Oh, poor Ian. Oh, that's cruel. Madlib, that's a punching below the belt. Man.
Wow. Says, why should people vote for you and your cart as the winner of Soapbox-tastic? Carrie goes on to say, I'm not very far into my mock adventure, but with every new build I create, I grow in confidence. And it's lovely to have something I created get into the final. I've also beaten 2 of Ian's builds, as we can see below.
Oh, not that she reminds him daily.
No, exactly. Yeah, and that'll give me even more to brag about if I actually win. Plus, I don't want to disappoint all the baby brunies, so of course I have to cover the page.
Oh, I love that you got all the little baby brunies on. That's cute.
So, yeah, and then this is a video. It should be muted, but I will just get ready just in case. So this is the video we put up today. If it loads. There we go. Yeah, it's muted. So here we are. We're just seeing the reel put up. Obviously, the contest is going to go live tomorrow. Midnight tonight, actually. A 24-hour vote. Every vote counts. We expect everyone to push it out. Get as many votes as you possibly can. You're only going to be the chance to be the first winner of Soapbox-tastic once. So, yeah.
Will we have a king or a queen? That's the big question, isn't it, Martin?
Yeah. And if it was me and Carrie, we'd still get a queen. Yeah. So everyone's got to vote tomorrow. Everyone, don't care what you're doing, stop what you're doing and vote on Soapbox-tastic for tomorrow for the finale, so we can crown a winner of Soapbox-tastic 2025. And of course, a massive thank you to everyone who has participated and our sponsors and the crew. It's been great. And next week we'll have obviously the finale. We'll do a presentation on the finale and maybe go over some statistics as well.
Oh, 100%. There's some good kind of deep, big stats behind all this as well. I think it's statisticals, but I don't think that's a word.
I was going to call it Soapbox Statisticals. That's a tongue twister.
That's like something for your underwear. That does. Anyway, on that bombshell, Martin, thank you so much. Good luck to the finalists. Good luck, Carrie. Good luck, Scotty, as well. And that was this week's penultimate Soapbox-tastic grid. Right, okay then. So we're going to try and do this under 3 hours. It's not going to be physically possible, actually. Before we go to the photos, I couldn't help but notice, just think we won't be a million miles off. It won't be super late, Bods. I promise you that. Or Carrie. Actually, Carrie, do you even care? Because you're not.
Yes, we have a show to go to at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, sorry. She has. Okay. Oh blimey, that was a trigger, wasn't it? I wasn't even trying. Just, did you want to show us anything?
I finished the train station, the fun hole.
So you mentioned Lumi, yeah. When we were on last time, she was building the train station, but out of Lego. So she's finished.
What do you think of it?
I don't know whether it will stay together.
So yeah, what did you think of the instructions?
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah,
pretty easy.
Yeah. So a Lego cross fun hole now Lumi. Yeah.
So what do you call it? Lego hole or Lego Lumi?
Well,
Lego fun Lego.
We'll post a little bit of content. I was going to sort of combine the logos and say Lefo, but if I don't do it quickly, it won't make sense to anybody.
I know that's the truth. Yeah, is it We've got to do it for everyone. The Lumin is looming.
I don't think I'll do it again though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
I don't think I'll do any more of their sets. I was going to, but it took a while to get all the parts.
You Lego-fied it, didn't you? You didn't actually build.
No,
just use their instructions.
Just use their instructions. And had to substitute some things, but
good fun, good exercise.
And were their instructions okay? By the way.
Yeah, they're good.
Yep. No issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Right. Okay, well, enough of that fun hole shenanigans. I think it's now time to have a look at this week's Lego pictures. Oh, I do love the urgency in that one. I really do. Carrie probably appreciates it as well because you've got to get up very early tomorrow. Yes, she has. You've got to get up very early. Have you got to get up early as well tomorrow, Ian?
Yes. I mean, I've got to load the car, so...
Yes, he does.
Cool. All right, so Ian's probably got to get out first then. All right, anyway, let's get going. So this is, just so you know, there's exactly 100 pictures to look at. So we'll get through them quickly, don't worry. Hertfordshire tomorrow, folks, got the Lego Fan Festival at the Ware Priory, displays, activities and workshops. As far as I'm aware, that is kicking off tomorrow. There we go, 13th, 12th and 13th of April. Do check it out. Mr. Chalice is going to be there. He will be. I like that. Trevor, Brixaplorum, leg hole. I like that one. This is Mr. Chalice as well. Look, apparently, if we look close enough, that is where Chris is sitting. Just there. There he is. Australia. Not to be mixed up. I thought that said Austria for a moment then. I'm sure Austria's not down there. But anyway, he's got different stickers for that. See that, guys?
Ooh.
Got the original camel stickers. Obviously had those custom made. There we go. The Williams Renault. Very nice. And who's that geezer with the moustache? It's not who you think it is. It's Nigel Mansell. Very cool. I like that. That was Mr. Chalice. This is a picture that I took earlier on this week. That was the final one. There were 7 BAM figures for this round, which I think is a bit weird because you can only buy 3 at a time. So they're making it even harder for everybody. We've got Cabbage Face out there as well. If anyone I thought would say that, it would be you, Cabbage. Very, very cool. So anyway, so there's that one. Oh, it's an interesting looking figure in the background there. Anyway, enough of that. Talking of interesting figures, what do you think of this one? Eh? This is Carrie modelling her fingers, but if you look closely at her fingers, no, it's not her fingers. It's a bacon sandwich.
Look, they're all still here. I've got them all.
Just about. I only gnawed on them.
Not gnaw on them.
The surgery is amazing these days.
It is, honestly.
That's they managed to get Frankie's arm back on.
Yeah.
You know.
I tell you, God forbid.
It wasn't me either. I didn't do that.
Imagine, God forbid, if they ever sewed on like chocolate fingers. I mean, they'd go every 10 minutes. What's that in the background there? What's that say? Just interesting. Anyway. What would you give them out of 10 anyway, Carrie?
Well, I had some of mine stolen by a small child, so
no.
But
but you was on the rampage after that, wasn't you? No.
Well, there was plenty of spare, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Good stuff. Anyway, that's Carrie eating and a bacon sandwich.
That was day one. I was being very hungry that day. The second day, I was a lot more ladylike. Hopefully, you've got that.
Why is that? Did you guys go out on Saturday night? Did you do anything Saturday?
We had a social. Yep. Yeah. I was just being more ladylike because I felt this one was a bit much, so I thought I'd tone it down for you.
Okay. Fair enough. I think it looks very debonair. Talk to debonair. Yeah, look. There we go. That's the steamboat. There we go. Steamboat Willie. Except there's no Willies inside. Moving on swiftly. Who's this? Helen and Andy. So, blimey, that's a micro set. So, here we go. This is the Black Country Brick Show. Was that Palpatine there? Just wondering. That's really good, that is. I like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Oh, God, this is old train stuff.
Yeah.
Guys, do you know anything about this sort of train stuff?
It's old train stuff. No, I don't know. I can't bluff that now.
Classic Lego.
Yeah, that's like classic Lego, isn't it?
It's like 4.5 volt, isn't it? Blue.
4.5 volt. I think you're right. Actually, I think it is. I've got some of that track. Funny enough, someone just gave it to me. I never had the heart to throw it away. I'm glad I didn't. Now it's kind of cool. Oh, those are the days. Oh, this is kind of cool. Cad Bane, brilliant character in the Star Wars universe. Very nice. I like it. What's going on here? He's been working out there in the gym. That one there.
Oh, Baymax.
Oh, it's Freddy and Shaggy.
Reggie.
Blimey, that's a feast for the eye. Well, it's a top-down view.
Yeah, that's that micro-scale city. From where they placed it, there was a banister right above. You could just look straight down. Yeah, it looks like a Google Maps kind of.
That's gorgeous. Martin, are you thinking of still going to the show at Reading in a couple of weeks?
Maybe. I'm still going to wait and see how I feel by that weekend. Yeah, we'll see. I haven't committed yet, but
is that Cy O'Connor? Cy O'Connor, isn't it? Cy, I didn't know you came over to England for the day. There we go. There's Lorraine. And where did I see anyone we know? We know that lady there. I think we know that one.
Yeah.
Who's that, Gaz?
That's Vicky. Of Alan and Vicky fame.
All right. Is that Sam?
No, not Sam. That's
come on, that does look like it, though, doesn't it?
His shirt's not bright enough.
That's true.
Is that Sam? Oh, no, it's Carrie.
No, it's me.
Okay.
It's me, Carrie.
What's he thinking about? I need to get a sandwich before she does.
Yeah.
What's he looking at? Well, they're both looking at. Oh, hold on. What's he doing?
He's already got the sandwich.
He's got the sandwich there. Right, I like this. Look, these two looking on in envy at this bloke there. What's he got in that bag there? Is that Santa's little helper? Oh, hello. There we go. And
100 photos.
There we go. All right. Subtle hint. Okay, there we go. Anyone's listening back on audio are probably thinking, what are they doing? They're just making noises. There we go. This is a Dalek, isn't it? I think, Kaz?
Yeah, a Broblack.
It's a hat. It's a hat.
A tea cozy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, what's this? Who's this? Oh, Helen Andy. I was going to think this is normally a Gaz one. Who is this?
Yeah, I kind of forgot to take pictures most of the time.
Guys, honestly.
I realised when I got home, I was like, I didn't get a picture of much today.
You know how much I like Harry Potter? Very good. What's this?
Monarchs.
This is Marks, yeah.
Monarchs. It's Power Rangers stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good.
Or Sonic, depending on which half you're looking at.
Oh, good point, actually. Yeah, good point. I've got to keep going.
This was amazing. This was.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Oh, but his arm's fallen off. Oh, dear.
Yeah. Took 9 people to put this up.
Yeah.
Let's go up there.
Looking at people's butts, Greg.
I'm not looking at people's butt. I'm not. It's just where the cursor just happens to be sat.
Yeah, that's it. Blame the cursor.
Yeah.
Blame the cursor.
You can't blame the cursor when we're doing it in real life, Greg.
Yeah, that's. I can't help it.
That did as well.
I was looking at. It's the bottle. I'm not looking at the buttock. I'm looking at the bottle. Anyway, moving on swiftly.
That's a funny way of saying bottom. That's strange.
There we go. Look at that.
It all lit up as well, didn't it? It was.
Yeah, it had different colours as well.
Hey, this gives the Americans a run for their money. Honestly. Saying, got a couple of ships. All right.
Oh, they were cool.
Very good. Oh, look at that.
They had sound effects of this one as well, didn't they?
They did.
Oh, that's very good. Is that Ian and Carrie?
Ian's the passenger princess. And I'm driving.
You're the driving
dude. Nothing new there. I'm surprised. Ian's not asleep, to be honest.
To be fair, I feel I should be clutching a parachute.
Hey!
Oh, look. It's Chris and
Bees on
Just.
the beach.
Bees on the beach. It's just like being in Australia, mate. There you go. It's It's very cool. I love the Lego Team B logo as well.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's uncharacteristically hot. I like the mixture of trees as well. This is nice. Is that meant to be a fruit? What fruit is that? Don't mind me asking.
An orange.
Fair enough.
Have you heard of an orange, Greg? They're like round.
I
orange.
have heard of an orange. Oh, back to Minark's Power Rangers. Oh, are these para goats? Are these power goats?
Polar Rangers.
Sorry, I've been waiting. I knew Si was out there somewhere. Si's about 10 minutes behind the actual live stream, so he looked like Moby. Is that Moby Dick? Anyway, sorry, moving on swiftly. There's so many people. Where do we start? Right, okay. That's AV, guys.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. And that is. Do we know who that is? Oh, I met that guy. He was near us at Bricktastic.
Yeah, it's the cracked brick.
Yeah, lovely guy. Oh, that's the geezer with the coal eyebrows, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's James Gage.
Yep.
That's Lester, who always falls asleep. He does night shifts. Always falls asleep. That's Hugh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Hugh. Recognise Hugh. That's Pikachu. Well, that's Jules. I recognise Jules.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be day 2.
And
there's Simon.
Simon. Where's Simon?
Just
in a black hoodie. Yeah.
That's Simon. Yeah, I see. Okay.
And Dan.
Where's Dan?
Oh yeah, he's with the cat, isn't he?
He's above Hugh's head, just looking at Pikachu.
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
yeah. We recognise the hat.
He's got his pink.
Oh, he's got his case. There it is. There it is. All right. Let's have a look over here. Anything else? Anyone else we know? Oh, they got the great big ball contraption thing there as well.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Don't.
What? I'm looking at that. I'm looking at this.
Oh, it's Carrie. Look. Oh, there you go.
That's Carrie. Carrie's in literally every bit. Is anyone taking a picture of the Black Country Brick Show and Carrie's not been in it?
I got around.
Oh, this is lovely. This is.
Yeah.
Hussy. Helen and Andy. This is beautiful, guys. I like
this.
This.
Lovely castle.
This is really well
They're
done.
nice colours. Did you enjoy it there, Martin?
Yeah. It was really good. I got there at 10 when it opened and didn't sit down till 2 o'clock because it was just going around and chatting.
Yeah, it was on your feet for 4 hours. Cool.
Yeah, it was awful.
Hello, Ducky. It's nice.
So this was Black Lug's table. So all of the builds were black.
Yes.
Traditional duck.
I'm detecting grey in this as well. Just saying.
Yeah, you need some accent colours.
Okay.
And they're also very hard to photograph.
Oh, black. Yeah, as well. And that always shows like bits. Dust. That's the word I'm trying to think of. There we go. So this is some pictures I took when I was at the Lego house recently. This one being Donnie Chen's.
That's cool.
Oh, honestly, this is honestly one of about 4 big reasons I wanted to go there. One being I wanted to annoy Gaz. That was a major one.
I'm unannoyable.
It is honestly, Gaz. What did you think about seeing this in real life?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy seeing this and some of the others as well that we've seen. Like over the past year, online mostly, and you see it in person, you're like, oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought. So, but yeah, it's quite impressive. Just the techniques, and most of these is just.
Hey, Dusty. Hey, we got Click Brickworks out as well. Yeah, I felt like a slab swarmed with tourists, all trying to take pictures of the mock without me in it. There we go. Right, back to this is Jules. Jules was who was there as well. Entering platform 9 3/4. Oh, this is cool.
This is lovely.
These habitats.
Yeah, that's what the largest scale, aren't they?
So this is Gringotts.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got King's Cross.
Yeah.
And
that's 4 Privet Drive, the one with the letters in there.
Yeah, aren't we meant to be getting another Privet Drive soon? I think we are sort of slightly modulated one. Good to see you, Christopher. Dusty saying, "Hey, Greg, panel, chat and bots. Good to see you, dude." This is quite cool. Jules said this. That is Animal Crossing, yeah. Cargo ship. Oh, look at those missiles. It's carrying some cool cargo, guys. Oh, I've seen this one at Bricktastic as well. This is the folks over at Carrie. What's his color?
Teal.
Teal Squadron. That's the one. Very cool. That is a cool minifigure. I think that minifigure came in a speeder bike set from the Solo movie, which was a good film. Oh God, I love this. Look at this. We've got Rumble. We've got Savage, and they even put little stickers on them as well. Decepticons. Oh, yeah. Brilliant Soundwave. Love that. I really would love Lego to do Soundwave. Like, it would mean the world to me. This looks somewhat familiar.
The sound.
Carrie, what's the sponge doing in there? Very cool, by the way.
Well, he lives in a pineapple under the sea, so he has to go in.
So when you say it like that, it just sounds so rational. This is really cool. Do you know what? I love these little micro builds. They are cool. It's a cool way of doing a city, like Acropolis that Kaz does, guys. They're all good, aren't they?
Yeah, really cool.
Look at this. That's brilliant, that is. I do like these ones. It's just a lot of bricks, isn't it? It's just a lot of bricks. I wouldn't mind buying one of those and building it, though. Is it Bricker Builds they do them?
Yes,
it is. Yeah, Bricker Builds. There we go. Yeah. Well, this is quite cool.
Oh, yeah, Minecraft. Cool.
The Minecraft movie is meant to be quite good, you know. Guys,
yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be quite entertaining.
Well, I think it's broken records for a movie that's kind of been a computer game or a console game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jules
got quite a lot of records because it's like Jack Black's highest grossing movie. I think pretty much all of the people in it like Jason Momoa as well. It's his highest grossing movie. It's beaten. It's got it's the highest grossing opening weekend of any film based on a game. There's a whole host of different things, and it's
good though, isn't it? Because also as well, like I think the Lego sets have been kind of gone under the radar, but they actually look quite good. The minifigures in that set look really, really good. We saw them when we was at the airport in Billund, guys.
Yeah.
And I was kind of umming and ahhing, oh, should I get one or not? And I'm not really, I've never really played Minecraft. I've watched my nephews playing it, but you know, it's maybe I will get it. So yeah, here we go. Jules has got a thing about bananas, apparently, more so than mine. So anyway, so this is Darren, who apparently is the organizer. I've not met Darren. I don't know what's going on here. This dude trying
to eat a banana.
Do you think it's a flute or something like that? A bagpipe, maybe. I'm not sure.
Magic flute.
That's Jules. There's Dan, and just across there. There's Simon.
Like you're pulling his hair there.
Yeah. There we go. I'm not sure who this is. But he's from Gertlug. Gui, is that? I can't make it out. Anyway, fun picture. Love the hat. Duncan. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh, it's Helen. Helen looks like. Is that what Helen looks like when she's picking up the phone, Andy? Hello.
That's James Bond, like with a gun.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I was thinking Lara Croft, but you went James Bond. There we go. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know some of these people. This is very weird.
I think it was Flo. I think she was
Fiona.
Fiona, sorry. Oh, Fee.
Fiona. Oh, I recognise that chap. That's William Shakespeare. Who's this lady?
Yeah, Floss. That's a lovely Floss.
Floss.
Floss is just hilarious. She's great fun to be at shows with.
Yeah, definitely.
She does She specialises in botanicals, so she's got her own designs, flowers. They've been in a lot of the stores up north as well. So I know she's done Liverpool a few times. I've got lots in there. So yeah, she is.
Can I just say that is bloody good. That is really, really good.
Oh yeah,
those banana pieces.
Yeah,
they work so well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, our first Black Country Brick show, we were next to her for the weekend, and it was just a really fun weekend.
She's a good laugh.
Oh,
I like to meet.
Yes, definitely.
Frankie behind her and Gaz's hairpiece.
Oh yeah.
Didn't realise that was a hairpice.
Neither did I. Don't worry. Always the last to know.
Oh, hello. What's going on here? Right, let's take this. Let's take this one apart, shall we? So, this is Andy before the facelift. And, can it get any worse? That guy's wishing he wasn't probably there.
I love it. This one's so funny.
Mark's got lovely teeth. Anyway, so what's going on here? It's multiple fingers holding this thing. And there's Carrie, who's doing. Is this Princess Leia? I don't know.
I'm just attacking them. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
It does. I like these two guys, man. They are good. He's got really white legs, isn't he? Yeah. These two, they can pull a face, can't they? Are they out there as well? Oh, hold on. This was Joel's favourite. Of course he was. Pola's out there as well. She was just saying, vote for me.
Yeah, that's how I got all my votes. Attacked people's bananas.
Christopher saying, anyone going to the new brick slopes in Colorado in a couple of weeks? I'm not personally, but we will be live from there. So stay tuned for that, folks. Stormtroopers, hello. Kind of, can I just say, yellow and white stormtroopers go quite well together. There we go. Oh, I know this guy. It's Graham, if I remember rightly. There we go. And she looks like she wants some of the action as well. There. And
they're lovely guys, these two.
Yeah, I know. I love him to bits. Was he reselling up there as well?
Yeah, I think he does just up that part of the country, doesn't he?
He's a really nice guy. It makes me sad when I look at this. Honestly, very, very cool. Very cool. Oh my word, guys! Never held such a large thing in his arm before.
Have you seen how big my cats are?
It's nicely groomed, guys. He's always really nicely groomed, isn't he? Look at him anyway. He's very, very impressive. There he is. Oh, it's Victoria. She was there as well. Pom's on tour. Brickvention 2025. Oh, that is a cool shirt.
Hey. He was there, wasn't he? Went down.
That is a cool shirt. Brickvention, eh? That's that thing they do down under, isn't it? It's that thing they do. Very cool. I like that. Oh, very cool indeed, Brickvention. I'd like seeing that this year as well. I don't know who these guys are, but they look like they're having a jolly good time.
It's Emily, and I'm not too sure that guy's name.
No, but he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Oh, that's cool. Jules, thank you so much for sending those in. This is, if I remember rightly, KO. Cool. He's bought the Shire. Little Dicky Bird tells me, Gaz, you might have bought the Shire this week.
Yep.
Yep. A little bit of Harry Potter. Brilliant Lord of the Rings character, if ever there was one. Standard minifigure. And then we got this little Herbert over here. The Octang driver, something like that. There we go. Oh, I thought that was the Octang minifigure, but it's Nicole. Of course,
Nicole.
I'll be streaming with Nicole tomorrow. It's going to be good fun. We've got some pictures here from Martin. Martin sent me some pictures as well. God, there's a lot of black going on in there. Quite cool though.
This guy had a bunch of space stuff because he's actually done the Lego in Space kind of book for DK, and yeah, and he was showing off his builds. So there's quite a few. Yeah.
It was like Star Trek.
Is,
oh no, it's not. It's Star Galactica. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a Star Trek one in there. I think I'm sure I sent one.
There you go. There it is. Enterprise.
Oh yeah, that's from Beyond, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because they took it off the neck, didn't they?
Yeah.
They separated it. They could have thought to themselves, "We'll do a disc separation." But I didn't think about that. Kind of happened a bit quick, I suppose. These look like Insecticons, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Rich Bricks did those.
I remember her in Transformers, and I'm pretty sure she was called Short Circuit. Gaz, do you mind having a look? Do you mind googling that for me, Gaz? Short Circuit from Transformers. She was human, but she had a load of. She was kind of a bit humanoid, androidy sort of thing. A few more Transformers. Oh, these are good. Who did this one, Martin?
This is by Polar Bricks, Andy, and this is Nowhere from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nowhere. I like it. Such a good name. Nowhere. Love that. Is this Castle Grayskull?
Yeah. This build, he'd also integrate. You can see there's a Stargate in there. He basically had a bunch of like pop references throughout. So, yeah.
Oh, that is good.
But yeah, that's a really cool build.
Yeah. Whenever I see He-Man, I kind of want to do this.
By the power of Grayskull.
Anyway, enough of that. Back to this.
Yeah.
We've got a stream to finish. This is quite cool. This is Batman stuff. And RoboCop as well.
Yeah.
And Pokemon as well.
Pokemon Center,
Pokemon?
The Stargate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look in that middle bit, there's actually some Pokemon as well.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Yeah, a lot of Star Trek all of a sudden. What's going on, folks? Are we going to get a theme, do you reckon? That's actually really good. I like that.
Yeah. Voyager, yeah.
Is it? Oh, yeah. I didn't know it was Voyager. I thought it was Doctor Who's Sonic Screwdriver. Silly old me.
A variety of colours, so it could be.
It comes in a variety of colours. They don't miss a trick, do they? I mean, what are we looking at here? This is crazy good.
Yeah, it's a medieval city. We spoke with these. The girl's name is Molly. She's only been displaying for this past year.
Oh wow!
But yeah, they it's her and her dad, and they build up. They started with the medieval village sets, and then they built up around that, and just started to put stories in and stuff, which has been great. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Very
There's
nice.
a couple of these.
They're really good as well.
Yeah.
By the way. What is it?
Yeah, there wasn't.
Yeah.
It's that bit is the disturbing part of it, to be honest.
It's the first Lego touring one, isn't it? So.
Yeah, free hugs. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Very good. Like that. Oh, what's this? This looks familiar.
Yeah.
This is. I'm not going to say what I'm saying. Guys, have you figured this out yet? Have you figured that out?
I may have done actually with Andy's help.
Andy, he's got skills. You got to give him that. He has got skills.
Very, very smart. Yeah.
He can pull faces as well. Guys, I do like this. This is very, very cool. Is that Micro City again? We've seen that. There we go. Can't we get one of those in upscale figured? Just saying. What we need, though, I think, do we want the helmet to be brick built, or do we want it to come in one piece?
Yeah, you can get it brick built. There's a few online that they look all right.
Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Like that. Don't forget to check out the survey, folks. Oh, I love this set.
Yeah, this is good.
This is very, very cool. I'm definitely going to be picking some ideas from that. That is humongous. I'd love to have seen that.
There's the city behind it there as well. Was really, they had like all the modulars. Mark and I were talking. They did something quite interesting in that they had the boutique hotel right next to the corner garage. So you had the corner garage goes at the angle like that, and the boutique hotel goes like that, and it was all part of the same street still, but it just really worked because of the angle. So instead of actually using them just as corner pieces, they kind of worked together like that. It was quite an interesting way of doing it.
Okay, I'll pick your brains about that. Yeah, it looks great. Love it.
It was really cool.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the 501st Legion were there I think their chapter is called Vader's Fist. So, yeah. I know, right?
Yeah. You can take that a couple of different ways, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Anyway, say no more. I'll only get in trouble. Oh, here we go. Soapbox-tastic.
Hey, Toby's
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was a few dotted around.
Oh, this is so cool. Is that Frankie?
Yep.
Yeah.
He never gets everywhere, doesn't he, eh?
Oh, he's by the crumbles. Oh,
it's by the cakes.
Yeah.
It's Stonehenge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very good. Oh, I've seen that before. That was a bricktastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Mate.
Love that. I wasn't quite sure
Yeah.
what I was looking at for a second there. All of a sudden, I had an urge to flush a toilet. All right, so we know what's going on over here. Sorry. Oi.
Kerry.
Kerry's looking like, what's going on?
Oh,
and this bloke looks like he's kind of peacocking or something. You know, showing off. He's like, God, he's got big abs. What are we looking at here? This looks brilliant. This does.
Yeah, this is. I can't remember the name of it. Is it Nuremberg or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, it begins with N, doesn't it?
It's the one in Germany. Yeah, yeah. The guy who's actually showing off is the one who built it. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Full of flexes. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I miss Kerry. Kerry, if you're watching, love you to bits.
She's hilarious as well.
These are just a few of the characters that were at the front when they greet you.
So. I thought you did a picture on Shadows or something like that. These guys over here.
And he had.
So the guy on the left.
Yeah.
He is. So he wasn't with the other cosplayers.
Oh.
He is the one who built the trebuchet.
Yeah.
So he was planning on coming as a knight, because obviously he works at Warwick Castle and has suits of armor. Just because, why wouldn't you?
Really?
But
That's so cool.
He was asked if he could come as a Jedi instead. So that's what he spent the weekend as.
So what have we got here? I think that's Cal Keston. We've got a Mandalorian over here. And I don't know, Lego YouTuber, maybe? Strange cosplay, but there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, he looks a bit sad on his own over there. Oh, that's a cool outfit, though. Fairy bricks, of course. We love a bit of fairy bricks. Brightening up the lives of sick children through Lego bricks as well. And he looks like he looks like a bloke that's got a BlackBerry and he's trying to load up a PDF. Anyway, those were the days. Hey! Get me to the chopper.
He was so cute.
Bloody good, isn't it? You know what? The years have been going on about Lego. Please come out. We've got R2D2. Why don't you do a chopper? Jeez. You know what I mean? You heard it here first, folks. Moving on swiftly. This is the original Optimus Prime, like the from the set back in the day.
Yeah.
Who is this character? I remember him. It was a little truck.
Yeah, a little green one.
Gaz, a short circuit. Is that short circuit, Gaz? Is that what
I don't know because I couldn't find
we couldn't
one.
find on Google.
The only short circuit I can find is like
green
a
robot.
green jet fighter.
Oh,
The thing is, if you put short circuit and Transformers into Google, it gives you lots of circuit diagrams.
Yeah, connected to Transformers.
Yeah. I don't know. UK Transformers
Go Google it now, Greg. Come on.
This was good. This was good display as well because they had there's both of them because
he had the original toys, didn't he?
Yeah, it was like
oh dear God, there's another Carrie one. Carrie, I think you are in 90% of these pictures. Actually, looks like he's singing. Looks like he's singing or orchestrating something. She likes some orange. Good stuff. Oh, Gaz, is this Doctor Who?
Yes, it's farewell tour.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, are you a bit sad about it, Gaz? I feel a bit sad about it.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I don't. I'll soon get over it. I'll just buy some Lego. Gaz, what is this? Hello.
Hello. Hi, Greg. No,
Okay.
there was a store and they were selling like little bits like tiles and stuff, and they had some graffitied walls. I thought that'd be quite cool. So I'll do that. I'll chuck one of them in.
Flying mummy. Okay.
Yeah.
These figures are actually very good in that.
Yeah.
Is there a story about the Shire?
Well, no, there was a store there and they were selling it reduced compared to the.
Why was it reduced? Did it come with a gift with purchase, guys? Did it come with a gift?
It did not come with a gift with purchase, no.
Oh.
But it was a good price and I didn't have to use any insider points, so it's like, okay.
Fair game. All right. Very good. We're up to W, by the way, Carrie. So we're nearly there. We're not far off. We've seen this one, He-Man. What's that one? It's a gate. It's got to be a Stargate. Stargate.
Yeah. So I've seen pictures. So that has lights on it, and the lights go round. But he didn't ask to be near a plug socket, and so therefore he couldn't turn it on. So that was his first ever Lego show.
What?
So
displaying and visiting.
So he'd never been to a Lego show before and signed up to display. And so he did the Transformers, he did this, all of the Batman and Star Trek and Pokemon.
He's kind of pure, new and raw talented.
Yeah.
God, good on him.
It's a good show to start with as well.
Yeah, I honestly, guys, I will be there next year. I promise you. We've got Soundwave, we've got Megatron, and one of my all-time favorites, Shockwave. Absolutely. Yeah, honestly, you'd love Shockwave. We've got Dinobots as well. Grimlock. I think that one was called Slag, strangely enough.
Yeah. And the Swoop was the
flying one. Yeah.
Swoop. Yeah, that was Swoop. I can't remember the name of this one. But anyway, very cool. Cool figures indeed.
I think one was called Sludge, actually.
Sludge?
I think so.
Maybe. Could be. I think that one's meant to be like, that's not Jazz. No, Jazz was a police car. But very cool nonetheless.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. My God, we got through 100 pictures there very, very quickly. As always, folks, don't forget, you can send them through to me at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com, or, of course, you can simply DM me over on Instagram. Whatever's easiest, it really is. But my preference would always be to email them to me at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. Thank you, as always, for sending them in to me, folks. And that was, to Carrie's absolute delight, this week's Lego Pictures. Right, okay, so let's whip around everybody then and find out what they're going to be up to over the course of this weekend. Should we start off with Lego Team B? I think Just and Chris are probably in about 10 minutes going to go back to bed. Guys, you guys are legends. Like, really, you are. I can't believe you do what you do, because I would not physically be able to do it. You literally have to peel me out of the bed. Are you guys up to anything this weekend, Lego-wise?
Lego-wise, we're well and truly into our mock for Brick World. So we are working hard to make sure we get that done, because that's only 8 weeks away, which is crazy. Yeah.
As long as you still go.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, for us, it's all about planning for Brick World Chicago.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, good stuff. Well, you are still going anyway.
It depends what happens over there with the dollar, if it all crashes.
If they don't set fire to themselves over there, we'll be over there, no problem.
Yeah. Cool. Well, what is the Australian dollar worth a lot more now than the? Oh yeah, it isn't, because the pound's gone up against the dollar. It was like £1.30.
I mean, we're worse off against yourselves, the pound, compared to when we came over in Feb. So that's, it's worse than February for us with the pound. And the US dollar has fluctuated in the last 3 days from 62 to 59. It's all over the place, understandably, with what's happening. So we'll be
there, but
yeah, I know. It's just I'll be treating you for a meal out, I think.
Dogs are on you.
Dude, I'll do anything I can to get you there. And strangely enough, our economy grew this month. I mean, next month it'll probably be completely different, but it's weird. No one expected it.
I think that was quite expected, because a lot of companies were really trying to push sales pre-tariffs. So stuff that might have happened next month was brought in early kind of stuff. So yeah, therefore we got a small bump. Next month it's going to be awesome.
Oh no, it'll go bellyup.com next month. But it's still nice to see anyway. The economy kind of going in the right direction anyway.
Yeah. I mean, for our economy, we're brushing up on our Mandarin and preparing for the arrival of our Chinese overlords, who we welcome with open arms.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, because you got that on your side of the world, haven't you? Yeah.
Our biggest trading partner and best friends, especially now. Yeah,
I bet. Yeah, exactly.
And before we go, sorry, Greg, we just wanted to do a quick shout out for director Harry, who we met at Bricktastic. It is his birthday tomorrow, and he listens to the show, watches the show every week.
You know Harry.
So happy birthday to Harry for tomorrow.
Harry. Yeah, director Harry, and say hello to your grandparents as well.
Indeed, shout out to Harry. Cheers.
Yeah,
thank you.
Lovely stuff. That's really nice of you to say that. I really enjoy talking to Harry as well. I loved him with his little Peaky Blinders cap as well. He's a good lad. He really is.
Absolute highlight for us.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Now, talking of highlights of my life, Gaz, are you up to anything this weekend?
Yeah, we've got to do some gardening.
You're trimming the bushes tomorrow, are you?
I don't have bushes, just got the lawn.
Oh, you got one of those new builds. What about the Doctor Who guys? You're going to be doing a little bit of Doctor Who tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah, I think it drops 8 in the. I think it's actually on iPlayer from 8 in the morning.
Oh, guys, you're going to watch it at 8 in the morning, or are you going to watch it on the BBC One?
Oh God, no, I'm not going to wait. I won't wait, but I'll watch it, and no, just because it's one of those things, isn't it? Same with anything. If you don't watch it as soon as it's out, then you'll find out what happens online completely by accident.
Oh, good point.
Oh, I hated it when he turned into a clown and ate a cabbage or something. Okay.
Like you did. My God, is there a spider going? There is an insect going over your camera. Then there was a I just saw a spider go across your camera. That was the scariest thing. It was like having a face hugger.
It's the one thing we do really well here. Even in the Lego room, there's spiders everywhere.
It's because we've been away.
Did anyone see that? A spider just crawled across the camera. That was. Replay it. 3 hours and 33 minutes. That was
only a baby one.
That's right. Replay it. 8 hours, 50 minutes in.
Right. And Kerry's still awake. Right, okay. So Gaz might be jumping on the stream tomorrow. He might as well jump on the stream tomorrow. Gaz, get you out of all that hoobilabaloo in the garden.
I don't want to be out in that anyway. So.
Exactly, sunshine, Gaz, is horrible stuff. Ooh, so overrated. And also as well, stay away from the internet, because you know what you Doctor Who fans are going to be like. You're going to be jumping on it, and anyone know what they think about it.
Tearing it apart. Yeah.
There we go. I know what you mean. Right. What about you, Madlib? Are you going to be doing anything Lego-fied over the course of the weekend?
I'll be keeping an eye on how Soapbox-tastic is going to be going tomorrow, and might put up a couple of reels in the day. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Might throw up a story or two just commenting on how we're going.
Remind us again, though, Madlib. What time can we start voting for Han Scotty's soapbox? Oh, look at that! There she goes.
She's at a show tomorrow. She'll be getting votes.
Yeah. Midnight tonight. So
midnight tonight.
Yeah, midnight tonight starts 24 hours.
If you carry it at 3 o'clock in the morning, she'll be like this.
Yeah.
Vote for me! Vote for me!
Okay.
So, and then Monday I'll be back. I will be back on Monday to do Madlib Monday.
Yay!
So, and then apart from that, all I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be binge watching White Lotus season 3.
Oh, I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. I binged the last 2 seasons in the last few weeks, and then season 3 just finished. So I was like, right, get all them, and we'll watch them together.
I'm doing that tomorrow night. I'm watching 5 episodes of Andor. God, no, 7 actually. It's 7 episodes. It's 12 in the season. Can't wait for that. Oh, what have we got? Vote says Polar Bricks. Polar Bricks then goes on to say as well, she's probably got signs for showing.
That would be smart, wouldn't it? But I haven't done that.
Oh, Carrie, honestly, I do wish you good luck though on it. White Lotus is great, says Kevin.
You could take it with you and just put it there and stay.
I can find it. That's the problem. They ask for more pictures, and I'm like, I don't know where it's gone. I'm sure it's somewhere.
Have you lost it? You've lost your mock?
I wouldn't say lost. I would just say misplaced.
Ian, it's on the floor. Honestly, I bet you'll find it. All right, fair enough.
You know those bricks you've been putting away this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the one that lit up. Carrie and Ian, what are you guys up to the weekend? You going to be going museums? You going to be doing Lego on Sunday?
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be at the Sea City Museum in Southampton, displaying our coral reef mock and some Pokemon things.
No, they're good. Honestly, you've done a really good. I'm trying not to patronise you here, but you have done a brilliant job of those. They look great.
Yeah, I checked with KO that they looked recognisable because he's the expert, right? So,
is he? Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
That's what I've decided.
I think he plays Pokemon on Twitch.
Yeah, and also he had Pokemon cards. Mosaic.
Oh, okay.
He did a big one, didn't he? Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be at the show, so you can come and say hi, and also vote Bruni.
Oh, no, good luck, Carrie. Honestly, I wish you all the best of luck, and good luck to Scotty as well. I wish him all the best of luck.
And then we'll be swimming as usual.
What happens actually if it is a draw? Just out of interest.
I think then we select the winners, don't we, Mine?
Yeah, my alternative account might pick one.
Brittany.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, anyway, I want to thank Greg for coming on a little bit earlier on as well. But the legends. You've heard of the Legend of Zelda. What about the legends of Lego Team B? Guys getting up. Well, I mean, you was here at 4:30, but getting up at 3 a.m. was it?
Thereabouts, yeah. All good.
Thereabouts.
We've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Dude, it's been great having you guys on. It really has. Just Chris, you guys are stars. Guys, good to see you here as well. I'm kind of excited for you and Doctor Who tomorrow. I really am. I'm just glad that my ears have calmed down as well. They kind of get used to it. It does. I think what helped my ears not turning red and going back to being pink is that I took my socks off while you couldn't see. But anyway, if you rewind it, folks, and look in the right spots, you'll see me doing it. Anyway, of course, I could have done with Martin here with his fan fanning me feet off a little bit to call me off. Fanning me feet off. That don't sound right, does it? But anyway, Madly, what can I say? The man with the fan. Thank you for being here tonight as well as the Brick Bards. We had Greg in earlier on as well. It was great to see him, aka Bricked. Do check him out, folks, and check his app out as well. Like I say, it was no big salesy thing tonight. I just wanted to get to know him, and like I said earlier on, the man behind the app as well. But of course, London Calling would not be London Calling without a panel, and of course, you lovely lot out there, of which I'll talk to you in just a moment because I'm going to end the poll. Nearly forgot about that one. But anyway, I just want to thank so many people for coming in tonight. The likes of Luke, Crypto Bricks, Steph Waffles, Matt the Mellish, I should say, not just Matt Mellish, but Matt the Mellish. Of course, we had Echo Bricks out there as well, Slam BKM, MAV Bricks. Thank you so much for your PMQ. And like I said, folks, Mav will be on next week as well. I'm really excited about having him. It's going to be good fun. Sure Bricks a lot was there too. Of course, the gorgeous Bright Switch Bricks. Simon was out there. Bricks Supplorium, Steph Waffles, I should say. And of course, Saladscape. And in case you wondered about the survey, folks, will you be collecting the F1 collectible race cars? No, says 61%. Totally not my thing. Yes, all of them, 18%. Yes, some of them, 9%. And considering it, 9%. And on that bombshell, folks, just remember this, that Lego, it really is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you out there are too. Take care. Have the best weekend ever. I will see you tomorrow streaming, or later today, if you happen to live in Australia, building Ninjago City with a beautiful Nicole. And on that note, take care. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you when I see you. Love you loads.
Vote Bruni. Vote Bruni.
Good luck, Scotty.
Bye.